Ooh.
What? What?
Hey, everybody.
Wow, that was
Oh my
fancy
God!
as fuck.
Very classy, nice. I like
It
that.
really wasn't. Those were just white boxes that I told to disappear at certain times. The music.
It came together.
Be like,
Could've
hey guys,
fooled
we're
me.
gonna play Zelda D&D. Let's just get started.
Right, you had like a freaking opening? Damn!
Yeah, hey,
That's more
welcome,
present than us.
welcome to Zelda Dungeons and Dragons. And
Let's get started.
okay, that's a lie actually, because we're not playing real Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
We're playing.
It's improvised.
Welcome to the D20 system Zelda tabletop role-playing game as created by Reuniting.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
it's a very similar game that I made up, and it's
It's a crude facsimile of Dungeons and Dragons.
Right. It's very simplified in most cases, but then there are just like a few areas that I made it infinitely more complicated than real D&D. because I thought it would make it.
Rooms and reptiles.
Like grappling.
I just thought it'd make it more interesting for storytelling.
Oh.
I built this.
When can I ride a dragon?
Never.
Jay, no.
I
Aw.
don't think you can ride a dragon.
I could try.
There's not a dragon in the
Just a
world.
big dragon.
Have any of you like played Dungeons and Dragons before?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
I have. Yeah.
So,
I've
Okay.
played Dungeons and Dragons pretty regularly since I was like 16, so...
Well, don't tell on
I've-
me when I get all the things wrong. Because I threw out the rule book and wrote it myself with my own
It's okay.
insanity.
I came to this expecting it to be a unique experience, and the Dungeons and Dragons, like, buzzwords to mostly just be, like, an idea, not
Yeah.
necessarily the same
Yeah,
system.
I'll have like initiative is still there, advantage, inspiration, those sort of things are still concepts that exist, but
Okay.
okay.
things are going to be different. So, and also, it's experimental because literally you guys are the first people to play it ever. So
Nice.
I might change things before the next episode
I'm gonna
if
break
they're
the
going to be too
rules.
complicated.
The rules are going to be different every episode.
Every episode, the rules are going to change. So if you want to play at home, don't.
Welcome to CATV plays Calvin Ball.
Yeah.
And I've made these visuals for us to look at if you're watching the Twitch version or the YouTube version. But maybe if it's equally entertaining to listen to, I'll just upload it as an audio file on the SoundCloud and make a
There you
podcast
go.
version. And that way we can reach someone who isn't a regular challenger approaching.
Yeah.
Um,
Who will soon be
One of us, yes. And if you aren't one of us and you have no idea who we are, I'm Ryu-chan, and I'm going to be DMing this. Anyone else want to introduce? Okay, how about everyone tell me who you are, and tell me the name of your character and your species, but not your class.
Okay, well,
not the class.
I'll go
Okay.
Gotta
next.
keep that a
I'm
secret
Ryu-chan, and I'm going to be DMing this game.
No.
and-
That one's taken. That one's taken. Roll again.
Okay. Sorry. My name's Salshane, and I'm going to be playing a Rito, and I'm sure anybody that's here that does know us is not surprised at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
What's your Rito's name?
Oh, right. I think I went with Vayu. Was
Yeah,
that the name
that's
I
right,
chose?
correct.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I'll go next. Hi, my name is Wander, and I'm playing a Gerudo named Senora.
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 And who's next?
I am Jay, and I'm playing Gizombo the Gora. I will be
If that-
your funny
if-
Goron
if
for
that-
the evening.
If that ain't the most Goron name I've ever heard.
I'd like to give a special thank you to the Goron random name generator.
Oh man. that was that time
I'm
in the
loving these reactions to
for
chat.
chat.
Like, Paul said the first word, and of course Wander's a Gerudo.
One more.
Jumbo.
And my name is Sabs. I am a Sheikah named Sosen.
Okay. How are the volume levels, everybody? Can you, if in the chat someone's too quiet, let me know and I'll adjust that.
Or if as usual I'm too loud, let me know.
Jay, you're too loud.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So one more thing before we start playing. Obviously, this whole game is based on and takes place in the world of Nintendo's Legend of Zelda. So you might be wondering where this is gonna fit into Zelda lore, and the answer is that it doesn't. I'm not using any existing world maps from any games. It's not from any of the split timelines, and the world building doesn't directly reflect any of the one particular
This takes
game.
place in the Four Swords alternate universe.
Yeah!
Hello, everybody.
this
and welcome
takes
to
place-
the
I
wanted the
Legend
purple
of
one!
This
Gerudo.
takes place in the Fifth Sword alternate universe.
Oh shit, that's some deep lore right there.
The undiscovered.
Yeah.
And I just made some things up. So if you're gonna be like, hey, Gerudos can't really do that, they can now, because I'm the god here.
Oh shit. Ryu made the fucking
Ryu is
Triforce.
Miyamoto.
Alternate
Miyamoto.
universe.
The
We're
tier
gonna be-
ranking goes Zelda, Hylia, and me at the top.
3 Triforces. Count them. 3 Triforces.
I will
Four
punch Miyamoto in the face
characters.
if he tries to take this throne from me.
The try-hard force, if you will.
This is like this is an alternate universe like Hyrule Warriors is. That is kind of just like a big mess
Okay.
of everything.
I love
I
it.
want to kill
together.
20 enemies at once.
No,
Um,
Jay.
You probably could if
Please!
you are playing a Goron.
Yeah!
Who's playing? Oh, right. We're not going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
we're not-
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that my class is not a secret to anybody who's a regular here.
Yeah.
Telling them that it's not a secret is breaking the secret.
There's an embargo that lasts about 5 more minutes on your characters.
Oh,
Is anyone gonna have any questions before we jump in?
I've never played D&D.
Good.
No, neither have I.
I mean, it's basically just it's a role-playing game. It's a group storytelling thing. Just try to get along, try to collectively make the story progress towards whatever our goal is. And sometimes when we try to do something, Ryu's gonna be like, roll a die, and then you roll it. I rolled a 6, and then you tell him that, and he's like, okay, this happens, and then you move on.
So it's telling a story with math.
Yes. Tell the story with math.
Oh, math.
And I tried to
God, we're
make it.
fucking
I tried to
nerds.
make it so that the math is mostly quick and on my end, so that things can just keep going narratively. But I don't know. My initiative, as I wrote it out, my initiative concept became longer and longer, and that might actually be a BV process that needs to be nerfed. We'll find out.
We'll have patches as we go. We'll download them between streams.
DLC.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
does the game have DLC?
Well, time will tell. We gotta get the base game out first.
Yeah.
So far, we have 0 characters out on the playing field. So,
Yeah.
if we're all ready,
Man,
I'm gonna write that
sure,
wrong
Alpha.
and start
This
the
is one of
story.
those existential games with 0 playable characters.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, go.
No, okay. So I'm gonna start us off with Gamer Saps. He's gonna jump into this world.
Oh boy.
Whoops! I'm on the wrong layer. Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Here we are. Zozen, the Sheikah Scout.
Oh, look at you and your layers.
Look at that speed.
So Need for Speed.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, you put most of your points into speed. So
You can't hit anything.
I don't know what you're gonna do with this.
I got a plan.
Okay.
The enemies show up and he's like, it's time to unleash my plan. Bye!
Yeah.
okay, well let me get some atmospheric music going. So Zozen finds himself partially submerged in shallow water. You don't know where you are at all. The room is mostly dark, but also glowing from many different directions, and it's a little too much to take in all at once.
So he drowns.
Quick,
Waking
look
up,
at the guy, she can
and
sleep.
you wake up a little and look around, and you see that you're lying in a fountain in a cave, and you're surrounded
Oh boy,
by
I like
lightning
this.
bugs and
I
glowing
don't like this
mushrooms
anymore.
and iridescent reflections of the water on the walls and ceilings. but still everything is somewhat wavy and a blur, and it doesn't take long for you to realize that you're dreaming all of this.
Fuck.
Um,
Why are there bugs in my dreams?
They're lightning bugs. They're not like fucking spiders.
yeah, they're not going to eat you. They're just kind of there for atmospheric reasons. You know that you're still asleep in bed somewhere, but right now your surroundings, they look and feel real.
Okay. So he's lucid dreaming.
So, what are you going to do?
Pinch myself.
Roll a
Take 1
pinch.
point of damage.
Unfortunately, you don't have any strength, so the pinch is completely ineffective.
Your hand goes too fast and hits your own face.
Well then, I'll go towards the light and see what's going on there to the wall.
Okay.
Or
As
what
if-
I assume is the wall.
No, Saps, I'll go to the light.
As if on cue, the moment you think of an exit, one appears, and you see the path leading out of the cave, and the bright sunlight raining in, and standing in the doorway, kind of blocking your path, is a Korok.
Oh.
Oh.
You have never seen a Korok before in your entire life, but
What the fuck is that?
you're
The
able
hardest
to
seed to get in Breath of the Wild.
you're able to recognize
dream.
one from the stories that you've heard, because where you come from, they're kind of regarded like the Tooth Fairy. So you know it's a
Fairy?
Korok, and you can see that it's holding some sort of wooden scepter. And it's just sort of standing there
Huh.
staring at you.
I'll sprint to its face.
Okay, well, as you run towards it, the Korok scurries away and disappears into the light.
How can it run away from me?
I know you're
It's
very
a-
fast, but this is kind of dream logic. And I don't know, your feet are made
Oh,
of pudding
yeah.
or something.
It has more control than you do, yeah.
Shit.
But are you going to chase it all the way out of the cave?
You are asking the deep questions here. Yes.
Okay.
The
So
deep
when you pass through the threshold of this cave entrance, your whole perception suddenly changes, and things are no longer fuzzy and half thought out as if it were a dream. You feel like you've been teleported into another part of the world. And
Oh shit.
What?
for a moment, you try to wake up, but you're really not sure how.
You forgot how to be awake.
And you can't pinch yourself.
But
Shit.
your eyes are going to adjust to this new light, and you can see where you are standing in the world now. You're standing on the edge of a cliff that is several hundred feet in the air, and
Oh, no.
standing about 20 feet away from you, completely unaware of you, is a lone bokoblin with his back to you, and he's just sitting down poking a campfire with
no.
a scary looking club that's next to him that he could potentially beat you to death with. Potentially. And
Potentially.
between he and you, there's a stick on the ground. Just like a stick, as if it fell off a tree.
Okay. So, I'll think
Marshmallows.
I'm gonna ignore what the bokoblin is saying, and I'm gonna sneak towards the stick.
Okay, you're gonna sneak towards the stick.
Yes.
Great day to be alive.
So
Damn it.
what I'm gonna have you do now, you don't have any stealth whatsoever.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But that's fine. You can still do it. It's just you're going to be at a kind of a.
Disadvantage.
Well, I don't want to
Or
use
the
the term. I
tutorial.
don't want to use the term disadvantage because that actually means something. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
fair.
say you're not good, but you can try it.
You're not
You just
proficient.
Run up to it. Like, just run up to the
No,
stick.
no, that's my last resort.
Oh,
Running is my
okay.
last resort.
What smells like beans?
My best ability is my last resort.
Yeah, I can't rely on it all the time, or else, if it's the only thing I rely on, how am I gonna get out of situations?
Go get your damn stick.
I'm sneaking towards it.
Can you roll a d20 for me, Gamer Saps?
A D20. I got 16.
16.
That's good.
All right. plus 0 because you have no stealth, and divided by half is 8. So
Aw.
you're gonna do an 8 out of a possible 20, which is enough to grab this stick. The big goblin has not seen you. Can you hear the music okay?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Alright.
the music's good.
Well,
You fucked up stealth good.
Go on,
the
Saps.
goblin still hasn't seen you. He's still sitting by his campfire. He's got a lovely
I run
voice.
towards the campfire
Oh my god.
with my stick out.
And are
that
you
sounded
what?
weird.
What's your plan when you get to him?
Lance.
My plan is to hit him with the fire stick.
Your plan is to hit him with the stick.
While after running through the campfire.
You're gonna okay. So you're going to hit through the fire first, and then hit him with it.
Yes.
For some reason, that smells stupidity.
Turn
Okay.
up the music. The chat apparently can't hear it that well.
Yeah, I just turned it up.
Ah, gotcha.
It
I can hear it
the
now.
songs are at different levels of volume, so I'm gonna have to adjust that.
Yeah.
I need to get
yeah.
I need to get like a DJ person in here who can just handle the music for me while I can focus on the storytelling. I've got 8 fucking tabs open right now and managing them all.
I can show you how to fix it for the next stream, actually. I know a way to fix that.
You know how to get him another person?
No. How to equalize the volume.
Oh well.
I'll show you.
No. What? Okay. So Saps is going to have to do this. I guess I'll call it a speed attempt.
Yeah.
You're better at that, so roll a d20 again.
D20 again. I got a 10.
Okay. And your speed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you did. It's gonna do. You got a 10 effectiveness. And so let me counter that with a roll for the bokoblin. Well, actually, the bokoblin hasn't even seen you. Well, it depends on if you can act fast enough to see you. So let me roll my d20. That's gonna do 8, which means you beat him out. You have successfully run up through him, lit your stick on fire, and then swung this fiery stick at him.
What?
Is he on fire?
Yes, he is on fire. Now I need to
Fire?
do some quick math to find out how much that did to him exactly. Well, one thing that you definitely did do is push him closer to the edge of the cliff. I can confirm that. Thank you, Jay. Another thing that you have definitely done is lit him on fire. Now I'm going to have to do your strength of 0. Roll again for me.
D20, yeah?
Yeah,
14.
I only 20s. Only 20s.
Okay. I got 14.
14. 7. Okay. You are going to wait for it. Wait,
You're gonna
But I
wait.
don't like painting.
hang on.
Gotta go fast. Only fast.
Nothing but fast. A little bit of precision.
Most of it fast though.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're precise if you can swing.
The
30
bokoblin was fine from the hit, but from the fire, it just completely ate him up, and he's he's dead, and he left nothing behind.
Damn.
Brutal.
Congratulations,
Absolutely
you just
brutal.
you just burnt alive a bokoblin.
Good.
And he stops making noise upon his skinning.
Wow, that's almost sounding like a hint or something there.
Well, you're now standing by a fire, with a bokoblin club still on the ground and a flaming stick in your hand.
I should probably throw away the flaming stick, or at least put it out.
Okay, yeah, you can just put it out by flipping it through the air a couple times, stomping on it. It's out. And are you gonna
I'll
keep?
run in circles until it goes out.
Damn it.
Are you gonna keep that stick?
I'm gonna keep that stick and pick up the bokoblin club.
Okay, so let me add those 2 items to your inventory now.
All right, better not lose those
Yay!
2 hunks of tinder you found.
Hey, they will be important for later.
Hey,
I got a
Tinder has
plan.
got a lot of people
It's a
join.
surprise tool.
Somebody put a pin in that comment when we're like 60 episodes in on the last episode, and Saps manages to like use those sticks in some grand finale.
Here
I mean,
is
have
your
you seen a Norwegian?
Boko
We love
Club.
our Tinder.
Oh, look at that little club.
Yay!
And
Are you
I'm,
going how to stack your Tinder?
I don't really have an icon that represents stick, so stick might also be club.
I can live it.
That's perfectly fine.
Stick. That's gonna be very fun for the audio version. Well, you've got those 2 items in your pocket now. You're not. Which one are you going to be, say, equipped with? Your main primary weapon.
Stick. It's lighter.
Okay. Well, they're
So
both
you
going to
can
be in
go
your pocket.
faster.
They're not going to weigh you down. I promise you that.
Yeah, it's not the logic.
Okay.
Yay!
Well, I'll just let you hold this stick then, and the stick
Everyone
is
has
going
points.
to do. It's going to add 1 single point to your whatchamacallit? Your
Strength.
strength.
I have 1 strength.
You can actually hurt something.
Don't patronize me.
Oh, Ryu-chan,
Uh-oh.
what did you do? You left it in the
Uh-oh,
wrong
he-
pocket.
He broke it.
Uh-oh.
I gotta figure out which one
Oh,
of
no.
these fucking buttons is the... Here it is!
Ooh,
Yay!
a blue dot.
Yeah, blue dot to represent that it's temporary. Comes from your
Nice.
Nice.
Ah.
Rocking that strawberry blueberry on their character screen there.
rockin' blue
A
raspberry.
blueberry.
weapon. If it wasn't... It's not obvious. So the pink he gets because it's actually one of his aspects from being a Sheikah. Or from being a scout. One of those things has given him... They both, actually, given him a modifier to his speed.
By the way, I don't think we actually directly said that he's a scout. I mean, it's kind of obvious
yeah.
now to the screen.
It
but-
says here, I did say it out loud, but I kind of rushed
Yeah.
over
Oh,
it.
okay.
Whoa,
He's fast. Mew.
you.
Yeah.
What's your
Zoom, zoom,
next?
zoom.
What's your next plan?
Look what's down the cliff.
Oh, you see a beautiful scene of like grass and trees and horses running. It's peaceful, but it's a bazillion feet beneath you, and you can't get to it.
What if I run down?
I guarantee that falling is faster than running, but you will not.
Oh.
You wouldn't survive the landing. So
Oh.
you're still stuck on this cliff.
Are there any trees around? Well, yeah, there is one.
There is a tree. It's above you because that's where the stick fell from.
Yeah. Are there any huge leaves there?
No, sorry.
Shit. Which way did the Korok take?
Well, you look around and you see that the cliff actually it continues down a little bit towards a man-made doorway that's going into the cliffside. But unfortunately, your path is blocked by an enormous slab of stone.
Oh no. I'll inspect the stone.
Okay. It's way too heavy for you to lift it. There's no way you can get this done. But not only that, a little to the left of the doorway, you see a boulder that's out of the way. And there's definitely something familiar to you about this boulder.
Nice boulder.
God.
I like that boulder.
It's
Oh, no.
it's so familiar. It's like you've known this one particular boulder your entire life.
That
But-
boulder owes me $5.
He actually does, Kasambo.
Are you gonna say you said that out loud?
Yes.
Oh shoot!
Murder! Murder! Oh! Zozen! Zozen, is that you?
Yes.
Oh! How did you find me? I was hiding in the shadows!
We grew up together.
So, Gizambo, the Goron ninja, has also been having this weird dream.
Goron Ninja what?
It's cut off on the top. Everyone's freaking out about a Goron ninja.
Like we knew they would.
He's got that rock eating no jutsu.
Yeah, Goron Ninja is an unconventional class for sure, but the reason is because Gazambo and Zozen grew up together as brothers. They were, there was a Sheikah family that lived in the Goron city, and they adopted a lone Goron and taught him their ways, while Zozen had to live among Gorons and kind of learned their ways a bit. So, that's the explanation for the Goron Ninja on this team. Now the two of you are still up on this cliffside in front of this man-made doorway with an enormous stone slab blocking the way.
Gazumbo, can you somehow crush this stone boulder in my way?
I could certainly try.
Remarkably, with the power of his Goron strength, he can.
Oh! Alright. Don't worry, brother. I will try to punch the rock. With my karate. No, wait. Ninja. I will ninja chop the rock.
My ninja karate.
Let me hide behind this tree before you do that.
No. It's only going to be half as explosive as last time, brother. It's fine. Alright, let's do this.
Now, so what I'm going to have to... This is the first time I'm going to have someone do a skill roll. So... could you please roll your d20?
Yes. Let me shake my phone. My ninja phone. I got a 4, brother.
4.
Oh dear.
Did I hurt my hand?
Well, that certainly wasn't the best roll that you could have had.
Ayo!
You did get benefits from your strength modifier, but it was just barely not enough. Your hand comes crashing down, and it hurts. The rock gets cracked, so you know you're making progress, but it hurts.
Hey,
The other thing that happens.
Oh, shake it off! Oh!
The other thing that happens when you do that is your stamina is going to be reduced by half, because that was a skill roll to do. No, a quarter.
Oh, no.
Reduced by a quarter.
Oh, yay!
So you could potentially do that.
Okay.
1, 2,
Don't
3,
worry, brother. I was
12.
just nervous.
You could do that 15 more times if you wanted to, but it probably only needs one more to break.
Okay, brother. I got this. I was a little nervous the first time, a little spooky around here, but I got my ninja mojo going.
Okay,
All right.
reroll. Reroll.
Let me reshake my Sheikah slate here. Wah.
God damn it.
20, brother.
Oh,
Jesus.
a nat 20.
Yeah, not 20, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so this rock is obliterated on this second one. No more rock. Not only that, but the door flew open when you did that.
There we go.
Why?
Like I do every time, brother.
Now the two
Why
of
do you
you
do
are
this?
standing on this cliffside, looking off into this door. There's just the abyss in there.
Oh shoot. It dark.
My hand hurts.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
You wanna go first?
You're the one that is... I'll sprint in and see what's in there.
Yeah, exactly. You got legs, brother. It's fine.
So Zozen's going in first, and Gazambo's staying behind.
Gazambo tentatively come behind him, but Gazambo still come.
Okay. Well, when the two of you pass through this doorway, everything goes white, and you can't see anything, but you feel your body weight shift. And what was forward when you were walking has become downward.
Uh-oh.
And you
Hold me,
can
brother.
detect that you are falling fast.
Ninja hug!
Then the world becomes visible to you.
God damn it, you guys.
The world becomes visible, and you see a vast open sky, the earth beneath you getting closer and closer.
Oh!
I don't like this.
Now something whizzes past you in the sky. It was a black blur. You look up to see what it was, and you see a Rito man flying through the sky. And this is, of course, Fallshane's character, Vayu, the Rito Archer.
Hello.
Maybe it's friendly. I hope it's friendly.
Vayu has
So I
also
see
noticed
them.
you. Yeah.
So I see them falling, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna, like, as I fly past them, doing whatever it was I was doing previously, I'm gonna see, like, what looks like a Sheikah hugging onto a boulder dropping through the air. And with my precise eyesight, I cut a circle back as fast as I can and sort of do one of those things where I'm, like, flying downward beside them, like, diving next to them. And I kind of glance to the side and say, funny finding two of your kind here. Is this on purpose?
Heavy Gazombo, hope you didn't skip wing day.
Realizing that Jay talks like a Goron in real life.
Spirit animal, it's great.
So I don't know if I can do anything to help them because I'm sure I can probably catch Zozin, but Gazombo's kind of heavy, I'd imagine.
That's a fair... Well, you know what? You're strong. I think you could lift one of them, but not both of them.
Take Zozin, take Zozin. Gazomba may bounce. Gazomba not sure, though.
My deepest apologies. I do believe that I'll be able to carry one of you upon my talons here if you'd like to grab on, but
See ya, Gazombo!
Good goal! Go, brother!
Zozin latches onto Vayu with all his might. And they are gently placed on the ground. And then a few seconds later, Gazombo crashes into the earth like a comet. And upon impact, he is reduced to all but alone half a heart.
damn. So in the meantime, as he's like crashed into the soil, you're just gonna hear like So I'm going to ask this again, though I think it might be a bit hypocritical to say so at this point. Was that on purpose?
This
Do you
most
think?
painful dream that Gazombo ever have.
Yeah, remarkable. You know it's a dream, but the pain is very, very...
Oh. Gonna need a bunch of mommy kisses to make that one better.
Oh. Right,
No,
so
mommy
I'm assuming
not-
It
that
was supposed to be cute, you
I
fucks.
also assume that I know that this is a dream too.
Well, it could have been. You were just flying through the sky. So you might not have realized it's a dream yet, but you are in fact dreaming.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of like do my best to sort of help him out of the pit and sit him up and make sure that like he's not like seriously dead. He's just kind of dead. And does I'm not sure if I ever asked what Music of the Roost does.
That's just a modifier on your music skill. So
Okay. So I don't actually know any like music,
right, if you
right?
had a music skill, it would become two music skills.
It would be in song also probably. All right, well, I'd say something along the lines. Do I know like where the Rito village is from here, or do I like mysteriously not know where home is?
That depends on Vayu, whether or not he's like a traveler or whether he's never left a home before. It just depends on what his history was before today.
Yeah, no, he would be more of like the local guard for his town. Like he'd be the guy that goes and flies out to make sure there aren't like bokoblins encroaching too close on whatever city I'm from.
Well, yeah. So you'd know at least if you're on your home continent, which like compass direction to go to get home. But you don't really know exactly where you are right now.
Okay, so I'd say something along the lines of, I'd be more than happy to take him back to the village. We have skilled healers there, but I'm not exactly sure for some reason how far out we are right now. Not even exactly sure where I am.
You too.
Ah, so you're also lost.
We came
Does-
from the sky. What do you think?
Gozembo found ground.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm sort of used to coming from the sky.
Fair.
So
Do one of those things where I like
Also-
throw my wings out.
all three.
I'm sure
Show
you used to
off.
this guy name of your sex tape.
All three of you are now safe on the ground, but where are you exactly? You are in the desert sand, and maybe 30 feet north of you, you can see a small oasis garden, and from it, you hear beautiful panpipe music. As you
It's
approach,
gone.
you can see a Gerudo woman with her back to you, and she's sitting cross-legged in the garden, tooting her pan noodle.
Yeah, she is.
And walking in the direction of the new figure, I sort of like bow with my wings out and say, "Hark! We come seeking assistance for our friend here. It seems you are skilled in the way of music. Mayhaps you would know a healing song for my friend here."
And in fact, Sonora, the Gerudo bard, does know a healing song.
Maybe. Who are all you?
Well, my name is Veu, and I'll allow these two to introduce themselves if they can
Oh, yeah.
pass the broken teeth.
We forgot to mention that, didn't we, Gazumbo?
I was preoccupied.
Sure you were.
Yes.
My name is Sosen, and this is my brother Gizambo.
Oh,
He's not doing too hot, huh? All right, I'll help you out.
that's putting it
In here,
lightly.
I play my song of healing.
Right. So when you perform a song, that's going to take up, and no matter what song it is, it's going to take up an entire stamina bar. So you're now down a wheel.
Now, by bar, do you mean circle?
Yes.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
By unit of measurement, do you mean unit of measurement?
I did, but it's just, they're circles, man. I'm going by shapes. I'm trying to do my kindergarten teacher proud.
Now, Wander, can I have you roll a d20?
All right. Hang on a second. I had it out. Here we go. 2.
Okay.
Oh,
2.
you get a quarter of a heart back.
Now you do have a buff in music though, so that's gonna
Oh.
be 8, but 4. You can heal him up to 4 points of damage.
So he gets
One
like a-
mommy kiss.
He'll be-
I can use this.
He's not fully healed, but he's close.
Well, Gozambo feel 1 inch less away from death.
Blink, blink, blink.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Ling, 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 ling.
I'm gonna
You know
turn-
how I felt growing up.
To the two of them and say, "Mayhaps leave the flying to those that were born for it in the future." And in fact, how did you even get up there to begin with?
Don't ask. There was fire, there was a bokoblin, there was
What?
cliffs. Don't ask.
How did all of you get into this far into the desert?
I just said don't ask.
You're a Gerudo, aren't you? He would say, sort of like walking up and like peering at her.
Yeah, and
That means you must know where we are. We're in a desert after all.
do I know where we are?
No, none. Well, Sonora was also dreaming, and this is kind of her dream happy spot. So,
This is my happy place.
if she's been here before and knows that this is a dream, she can explain that. But maybe she's just enjoying a nice peace of quiet, not really asking the questions.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, do I choose one of those?
Yeah, well, whatever you think fits your character best.
I think she knows this spot, but like, to her, this isn't like a real place. This is definitely just a nice place where she dreams of.
Okay, so from your perspective, Vayu, Gazumbo, and Zozen have now intruded your dream, and you might even suspect that you're just dreaming them and making them up in your head.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So when one of them asks you, "Where are we?" what would you say?
This is my oasis.
Oasis.
Your
Wait.
oasis?
So how far out are we from the nearest Gerudo village?
You're not? This is a dream, right?
A dream.
If this were a dream, would this hurt? And I pinch her arm.
And it does not hurt, remarkably.
Because of the same. Gazombo believe, not dream.
As
But
long
if
as I'm
you're
not getting pinched by
dreaming,
the Goron.
and she's dreaming, and there are we. Well, this is very odd, isn't it?
So Vayu is the first to notice it, but across in the distance, the Korok is seen again. He's standing on top of a hill, and of course Zozen's the only one who's ever seen him before, but Vayu is now the one who has spotted him up on a sandy hill.
So as I see him, I like reach back to my pack, which I'm assuming I have at least like a. Do I have like a bow or anything available on me?
Nope,
Or no?
you don't.
Okay.
All you've got on you is your pants.
Well, then I reach back for my bow, and it's not there. I sort of panic for a second, and then I turn to them and I say, "Stay quiet." Or I probably shouldn't actually whisper, "Stay quiet," but I'm whispering
What?
this. There's something coming over the hill, and I sort of like nod my head in its direction.
Zozen turns his head, and he's able to recognize it as the Korok he saw earlier.
This thing again.
Again? So you've seen this?
Yeah, I saw it when I... Well,
Is this
Yeah,
the thing that
full
caused
circle.
you to fall from the sky?
I think...
This Korok then waddles away in the opposite direction and disappears behind the hill.
Yeah. Again.
Well, if you've seen it, and now I've seen it, and it had something to do with you falling from the sky, then mayhaps it has answers.
I'll go after it. And I run.
Okay. Zozen, since you're so much faster than your friends, you leave them in the dust and run up this hill. It's
It's
kind
like, I'll catch it, and I'm like, I'm about to say, I think that I have the better capability, being able to fly after you.
Never mind. And when Zozen reaches the apex of this hill, he can see on the other side is a circular platform made of stone that's recessed into the ground.
Well, this is
You're
thing.
recessed.
The Korok is
Well,
nowhere to be
that's a
seen.
thing.
The Korok is nowhere to be seen again.
Fuck. Well, he's gone, everyone.
Well then, should we go up and help him out, or should we just sit here and wait for him to fall off something else?
I think we should just sit here and not go anywhere near that platform, says your fifth party member, Tingle... Tongle?
No, not that. They are not in this universe.
Oh yes, Dongle. His
Dongle, the fairy boy. I think we should just sit here and not move the plot at all.
Is that an actual voice, or no? I'm
No.
assuming.
No.
Well, in that case, I'm going to go ensure that the strange voice in my head doesn't get any further perturbed about how much we're standing around, and I'm going to see what's happening over there.
You heard that too?
Sure, I'll go over see how this plays out.
So
Yeah.
I'm
His
assuming
weirdest
we all
dream.
collectively walk up to where he is.
The three of you now also see that this circular platform is here. And on four, I guess, not corners, but, in the northeast, southwest directions, there are glass orbs that are also, built into the platform.
If this were another world, I could have sworn that I've seen orbs like these near the Gerudo villages before, but
Is this in character?
no, sorry, that was just me making it funny. So, Mr. Speedy over here, where did he
Yes?
go?
Well, he turned into dust and went to the ground, and he grew this out of the... He disappeared, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't ask for the attitude. Shall we go explore the only interesting thing before us then, since your attitudes are lackluster enough?
You never have to ask, he just gives.
I didn't ask for that, Gazambo.
Sorry.
As the two of them, I'm looking at the two of them, and then I like turn to Sonura, and I kind of just shake my head and just start walking down the hill.
I see a budding friendship.
I want to see what these orbs are about.
Alright, so Vayu is the first to step on it. And when he does, the light on the east corner begins to glow.
Ooh.
So I plod over to it, sort of craning my head like to the left and then to the right as I approach, seeing if I can get like a look at what's going on here with my Vayu eyes, my Rito eyes.
My Vayu eyes.
Your special eyes, and they can see that it's some sort of magical glowing ball that's built into the stone on the east side of this circular platform. And Sonora has also stepped on the platform at this point, and now the south light begins glowing.
Ooh.
This
Does
does not
somebody
seem
go
to be a
first?
coincidence.
Are they all the same color? Are they different colors?
Same color, just a generic Zelda blue.
Okay.
And
Oh yes, that classic Zelda blue glow.
Gazambo, you go before me.
Gazombo guessed it his turn.
no.
Alright. Gazombo go in.
And the north light glows when he does.
Oh.
I wonder what glow I'm gonna get when I step on this step.
If my leg go off, I get sad. It's bad.
And when
I'm just
Zozin
glad that
steps
he's not trying
on,
to eat it.
when Zozin puts one foot on the platform, the west light glows, and then the whole platform begins to violently rumble.
Oh
Oh,
no!
what a guess!
Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again!
It descends into the ground.
Oh dear! This is
Picture
the opposite of what I was
picture an
expecting.
elevator. An elevator that gently carries you down to the next level. This platform does
Yeah.
not do that.
Fuck.
It descends
So,
into the ground very fast.
No, Gazombo, no, no!
As soon as it starts plummeting, I just like catch myself with my wings.
And
But you catch me!
when your
I roll
feet
into a ball.
when your feet are no longer touching it, the platform freezes. And now it's frozen
Oh.
in mid-air, suspended, as you can all
Whoa.
kind of see into a dungeon that you're in of some sort.
Curious.
Somebody else look over, Gazombo no want to. Gazombo good in ball.
I'm gonna slowly, like as I'm being
Okay.
hovering above the platform, I'm just gonna very slowly lower my talons back down onto the platform.
And the second your toe touches it again, it begins dropping again.
God damn it, Vayu.
When did he go back?
And right before it crashes into the ground, it somehow catches itself. All the momentum stops, and there's no shaking or bouncing. And then a few seconds later, the whole platform, hovering just a mere 2 feet off the ground, falls the rest of the way.
Ow.
Would you believe me if I said I thought it had finished?
Gazombo is tired of
Believe me,
falling.
it had finished. Name me your sex tape.
God damn it!
You are now in a dungeon of some
Oh
kind.
no.
And the walls are made of a dark blue brick. Your Korok friend is down here, but instead of waiting for you, he's already walked into the next doorway. And above that doorway is a flag that is marked with the number 4.
I swear, if I had my bow on me,
Shoot me.
shoot.
Shoot me!
I'll catch it! I'll catch it, bitch! I'll catch it! I'm fast!
You don't have a bow on you, do you?
I don't have anything upon me except for my pants, apparently, and thank God for that. Or thank Hylia, I should say.
And while we're talking about inventory, I'm counting some things as free items, like Goron underwear. That doesn't nearly need to be an item, but I did give his ninja mask as a particular item, in case that might be
You
an
all are
important part of
welcome.
his past. We've got over here Zozen wearing fireproof chest guard and fireproof tights because
Nice.
he grew up in a Goron village and needs that kind of sunscreen. And Sonora here is wearing a Gerudo top and a Gerudo pants, however you say Surwal.
Sir Wall, yeah.
And that
Meanwhile,
that gives her heat resistance, and then she also has her panpipes
It's like
with her.
Sir Wallace without the ass.
Ooh.
so they're assless?
Assless chapless.
I didn't expect Sonora to be wearing assless pants, but I guess it's your character.
Curious fashion sense the
It's-
Gerudo have.
it's a
Well, I
mis-
guess
it's a
they do
mystery.
live. They do live in the desert after all. That ventilation.
The pants are assless, but it's got kind of a veil over it, like a butt flap.
Ah, it looked like a peach.
I'm
God
not
damn it, Jay.
Cassandra. No, we talked about
did
this.
you say?
He's just hungry. Don't take it too personally.
Meanwhile, I'm just wearing pants.
You're still not the least dressed party member, Vayu.
That's true. So
The
we're.
sleeves video has going on.
Thank you, thank you.
Or no,
So
those
are
are
we-
your feathers, right?
They are just feathers, I believe. Yeah.
It's always
Yeah,
feathers.
what bird are you based on?
It's like a red. I think it's a red-winged blackbird is
Oh,
what
yeah,
they're
red-winged
called.
blackbird.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were a Ravenclaw.
No. They're pretty common in the United States. They just look like blackbirds, only the top fringes of their wings are red.
Yeah,
Oh, so
they
I've
are
never
also
seen
the
them before.
angriest little shits, by the way. I would try to bike back home from high school, and they would dive bomb my helmet. I'm glad I had a helmet.
Of course, there's another chest.
You experienced the swooping in America?
Yes, they swoop my brain. It's got so annoying.
So
They
what's
all
the
nest
single
together
here?
in a giant flock.
Hey,
There's
so
always
the
a lot of them.
four people conjoined by Dream are now in a dark blue dungeon with a doorway with a flag marked number 4.
So I can't help but note. I'm gonna just clap my wings together, which just causes like a small burst of wind, not enough to do damage, but it kind of like bristles at their faces. I don't think it's much of a coincidence that the four of us here together in some sort of nigh inebriated state have found this flag that has the number 4 upon it.
What
Good job, you
states?
counted.
You have a lot of words.
There might be a
Good job
translation
counting
error
there.
between these two.
There are 4 of us. There's a 4 on the flag over there. And I
Oh.
believe we should go and investigate, which means look at it.
I
Oh,
didn't know what
Okay.
the one word was.
I'm stuck between a rock and an idiot. Sonora,
Zombo is both.
shall we?
You first.
Sure. Oh, yeah, we look at the flag.
It's cloth. It's been painted with the number 4, but really professionally. So it's not like a moblin put that up there. It must have been
Yeah.
some sort of intelligent life.
What color is it?
It's got a red outline, white circle with a red 4 in it.
No blue. This is bad.
How is that? Oh, never mind. Can I like look around the room, see if there's anything else?
The door, by the way, it's open. You can walk
Oh.
through. You can walk through it.
In that case, then, I'm wondering if our meaty friend over here has recovered himself enough to venture inside.
am I the meaty? I'm more rock. Which one's the meaty?
No, nothing. You know what? I take it back. Nothing could be worse than dealing with you people any longer. At least the musician excluded. I'll go first. And I just step through the door.
Okay. Are the 3 of you gonna follow after Vayu?
After Gazambo.
Gazambo go. Alright, Gazambo agree. Gazambo go.
Sonora, you go and or stand behind.
Oh, I'm going.
All right.
I'm going.
So you walk into the room, and it's obviously all man-made structures, but it's been overtaken by nature, and there's vines and moss and bugs all around you. The first thing you notice is that there's a river that runs horizontally directly in front of you, and that river curves and meets at a watermill being powered by a waterfall. Across the room, with two big old keyholes, is a door. And to the right of the door, there's a staircase that leads up to the elevated part of the room where the top of the waterfall is flowing. The water's being poured out of a hole at the top there. It's being pushed down this elevated platform, going down the watermill, and then creates a river that goes in front of you. And to the left of the door, there's a pile of rocks, each about as big as a Goron's head. And in front of the door, most obvious to you, is a treasure chest, smack dab in the middle of the room.
Just.
Zozin is excited by the chest.
Go on, open it then.
Zozin checks the chest. That's a nice chest.
Vayu,
I run towards the chest.
Vayu is the first one to walk in here and just about got to the chest, but Zozin rushed ahead and they both meet the chest at the exact same time.
I'm gonna sort of do that thing where, like, I throw my hands up, like, it's all yours. And I just kind of, like, step back.
Mine. I
Are
open
you
it.
gonna open? You're gonna open it?
Yep.
It's good to have impulsive people around.
Oh.
You found a bow and some arrows.
Yes, I needed this.
Oh, Gozamba won't try. Gozamba won't try.
Let's sit back and watch this out.
So, friend, I can't
Yes?
help but notice you found a useful item in the chest there.
Yeah.
Well, may I ask how well trained you are in the art of archery?
Better than I'm with this stick. Take this.
Wait, are you handing me the stick or the bow?
The stick.
Zozin offers the stick to Vayu in exchange for the bow that he already has.
I'm going to politely sort of like look past the stick, like sort of lean my body to the side away from the stick toward the bow and say, like, point my finger out. If you don't mind, I think I may be able to put that to better use than you.
Are you saying I'm a bad archer?
I'm saying that I'm a better archer.
Oh, Gozamba proposed test.
Oh,
You
does
need
he?
a contest?
Yeah. We see who is the better archer.
Stop eating those! They may be important!
Sorry, dream rocks are really good.
Kisama, we talked about this. Don't eat every rock you
I
see.
pinch the bridge of my beard.
Gozambo hungry when he's scared.
If it's a test of skill that would win me the prize, then I am not opposed. Please, pick a location, anywhere in the room, anywhere at all. And
So-
whichever one of us can hit it closer, may keep the item. Does that sound fair to everyone?
Kisama, no! Put it out.
Zozin, do you agree to those terms?
I agree.
I'm so excited for Zozin had a natural 20.
Kazambo, who's sitting there eating the rocks, do me a
Spit them
favor.
out.
And the club.
I did.
actually.
No.
Take the club and go stand over there and hold it above your head. Whichever one of us can hit it can keep the bow. Does that sound good?
Sounds fair. Kisama can take it.
Okay, Gozamba whole club.
It's
So,
nice to have impulsive people around once
so
in a while.
Gazamba's gonna let me get this straight. Gazamba's gonna hold a club, and you guys are gonna arch it from the other side of the room.
Gozamba
Well, I
could
imagine
throw
he's
it
gonna,
in
like-
air.
Hold it above his head, and
Okay.
it's going to be the target, basically.
Well,
He's
I
just
can do
holding
it.
it right in front of his face. Go.
Well, now wait. Now wait. What I could do is back when I did archery festivals, I did aerials, but I throw the disc in the air. I could throw the club in the air, and you could shoot it out of the
Okay,
air.
if you do that, it'll be harder for both of you to hit it.
Gazabo, don't do that. Just hold it in front of your face. And it'll be fine.
Gazambo heard enough today.
Just hold it above your head.
I'd like the record to show that I'm enjoying every minute of this.
Sonora, play
Okay.
some challenge music.
Gazambo hold stick above head. Gazambo also look away.
Okay.
Giving the sporting chap that I am, I'll even allow you to go first.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, so let me explain now how precision attacks work. So if you're going to have this bow, you're going to do an attack. It's not quite as effective as just like punching something, well, as a base attack. But when you have different modifiers, it becomes much more helpful. So you're going to... It's a very complicated... This is one of the things that I made way more complicated. There's a formula, an equation that has to be done to determine whether or not you're going to hit their target. And if you want to increase the likelihood that you're going to hit that target, you can use additional stamina bars to basically stack your rolls.
Okay.
But let's just walk through this step by step. The first thing to figure out is the distance between you and the target. And that distance
like
is
grappling.
going to be 30 feet. So,
But I only learned how to aim in meters.
sorry, in
About
Imperial
10 meters.
Zozen.
Yeah, it's
What?
10 meters.
But I
What
do
is
everything in
meter?
feet because that's the language I speak. Weird Norwegian.
There.
So the distance times 2 minus 100 equals 40 feet. 40 is the target that we're trying to hit. Now you're going to roll. Gamer Saps, can you roll?
I'm on a
Gazambo
roll.
knew
I
it would
got a
end
10.
this way.
What do you roll?
I got a 10.
10. Alright, so that
There's
10
some mood music for you.
times 5 is 50, and now you get half of your precision.
I have 2 precision.
2%, right. I can read. So you got a 51. And
Yay.
the target was 40, so you did hit the target.
Yes.
Oh!
I guess Veo's now got to match the same thing. Roll, Veo.
Not bad. Not bad. I walk past him and I, like, put my hand out to accept the bow.
No,
Take it.
Thank you.
no pressure, new friend.
And Veo runs away with the bow.
As they say where I come from, so long, bitches.
Sucker!
No, so yeah, sort of like making a haughty sort of show of weighing the bow in his hand and pulling the string to see how taut it is and like sort of nodding his head. He knocks an arrow and
I hope it breaks in his hand.
it's a 17.
17.
Oh.
Not a nat one.
Plus.
No, no.
Okay, so you hit, this is an 88 over a target of 40. So you've more than doubled it. I say that your arrow actually splits Zozen's in half and continues to go through the club down the other
Oh,
side.
can it pin the club to the wall?
Yes, perfect, beautiful.
Well, you both hit it.
Fair's fair.
I'm gonna walk past Zozen. I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and say, "Indeed we did, my friend. Indeed we did." And walking back up to the club, I'm gonna like yank it off the wall with the arrow, pry the arrow free, and walking back up to Zozen with the club in one hand and the bow in the other. I look from one to the other, and then I outstretch the hand with the club to him.
You don't need to be an ass about it.
So have we agreed then?
Does he have
that-
one of those?
Have we agreed that Vayu is going to keep the bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So let
So
me
I'm
add
sure
that
we
to
all
your
had a lot of fun. We're out, like, what, 2 arrows now?
Let's
So
no
you feel
one
a bit of a little
say
competition there?
that I'm not at least a fair bird.
Ah!
Only one of the arrows was broken in this. You can still
The other one is inside the club.
Oh, it's gonna stay in there. All right.
No, I wrenched it out.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So arrows 29 is the current stock of arrows that you have. And who is going to hold on to that club?
Well, I gave it to him, so he can have it back.
Okay.
It just has like an arrow wound in it now.
Good
So
rock.
now that that's been
Established.
resolved, you've got the rest. You've got the rest of this room to solve.
Oh yeah, there's a puzzle in here. I
Well, there
forgot.
seems to be a door on the other end, but it looks like it requires a pair of keys.
I thought the key would be inside the chest.
Gazombo could chop
That's a
door.
fair assumption, but sadly, no.
So I look around, and let me see if I can get this straight. So there's a stairway that goes up to a second level.
Uh-huh.
There's like a river that's running off of that, like off the second level down a hole, creating a waterfall.
Well, no, it's coming out of a hole in the wall, then running
Okay.
across the plain into a water mill.
Okay. Maybe if we stopped the water, something would happen.
Question.
How?
Uh-huh.
What do I see that I have 3 songs? What do Kome's lullaby and Kotake's lullaby do?
So that is a special Gerudo song, 2 songs that you've learned. One of them is going to light something on fire, and the other one is going to freeze it in ice.
Okay,
It-
good to know.
It will work on anything except for an organic creature. So you can't just light a person on fire. But you could light your sword on fire and then have a fire buff to your sword.
Is Gazombo organic?
Yes.
Yes, you're alive.
Good, good.
So,
You technically contain carbon.
gazebo, was
Yay.
it?
No, friend. Gazombo.
Ah, yes. Gazebo.
That's probably
if
the
you
funny.
wouldn't
That's probably
mind.
the funniest gazebo themed story to happen in Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm going to at least assume that since it's the only operating mechanism in here, that this watermill may have something to do with this puzzle. Would you mind carrying a few of those rocks up here? Mayhaps we could stop its rotation.
Oh, yes. Oh, certainly. Pick up all the rocks. They're in my hands.
Not
I'm
in your
holding the
belly.
rocks.
No. Well, they are rather delectable, I must say. But I will resist this one time.
So are you gonna bring
Haven't you
them?
already eaten half of them?
Shh, they don't know yet.
Okay.
So are you gonna bring them up the stairs?
One thing I
Yes.
want to point out. At this point, you've been in the room long enough. You noticed something. You noticed that there are wooden ducks that are floating in the river on the lower level.
Wooden ducks?
Yep.
Wait,
ducks,
like
duck-shaped
the
statues.
quackers or the shoots?
What?
Du-
The quackers?
D-U-C-K or
Quack.
D-U-C-T?
quackers. I don't know what the other thing
Oh.
is.
Like a
Oh,
duct.
like a duct, like an air duct,
Oh.
a water duct.
No.
They,
What?
There are quacky animals,
yeah.
duck-shaped statues that are floating in the water, and
See, Gazombo know words too.
they're not robots or anything. They're just little ducks.
There's decoys.
Actually, belay that thought for just a second. I
Hmm?
say, noticing the duck down there.
Well, there's multiple ducks. There's lots of ducks floating in this water.
Oh.
Do you eat duck?
I look at you aghast for a second.
What? I've seen eagle eat duck before. Actually, I have in the creek I used to live in. Anyway,
I'm gonna spin like on my Hallen and knock another arrow and point it right between Gazombo's eyes,
Gazombo C, Gazombo C.
and then slowly turn back towards the wooden duck. I want to see if shooting one does anything.
Shooting one puts a hole in it, which causes it to sink.
Wait,
Interesting.
you asked if people eat those things. People eat what?
Oh.
Where you're from?
People.
I'd like to remind them
He
that I
eats
have never
rocks.
seen a duck.
Oh. Nice.
Well,
Eat bird.
For us to eat rock, for him to eat wood, we need to burn them first, and then we can feed them to him.
Ah.
Well,
So
okay,
you hunt
let's,
for sport.
There's a
let's
reference.
at least try the first idea, seeing as he's already up there. Go on, put the rocks in front of the path of the tourney mill dealing.
Okay.
All right, so he clogs up this hole with rocks, and when he does, the water flow stops, the water mill stops, and then you hear a loud noise. It's alarming at first, but you realize it's just a flushing noise, because all the water that is running through this river gets sucked down into a hole at the bottom of the river. And the river runs completely dry.
Oh, I broke it. Should I clog hole?
No, leave it for now.
Okay.
Assuming we didn't completely destroy the local environs.
Wait until
maybe
it's in there
dead.
and then unclog it.
Sonora, is there anything down there?
I look into the now dry riverbed.
Okay, well, you can see that it goes down a long ways into a hole, and this must be where the water has been emptying out into and coming back out the other side. But you don't know how deep it is. You can fit down the hole if you want to.
Huh, I'm wondering if that's smart. Should we have somebody investigate the inside of the hole?
I must see.
Gazumbo?
I must see.
Oh, one more thing I wanted to point out. Gazambo, while you're up there clogging the hole, you can actually
Yes?
see that coming out of the hole is a rope with a hook on the end of it.
Oh. Can I reach it?
Yes.
Ooh. Gazumbo, pull it.
Okay. Well, you're pulling the hook towards you, so you're holding the hook now. There's nothing on
Yes.
it. It's just a hook.
Oh, doesn't like pull like a lever or nothing?
Well, the other end is going into the hole which you're currently clogging, so you would only be able to pull it past the part of the rocks.
Oh. Zozen, use this for safety.
I'm.
Gazambo holds out a rope with a hook on the end of it to Zozen.
Safety.
Sure.
Are you suggesting
We
that
can
he
like use
just
that as like
a harness is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, well the thing is that the rope, you might not have noticed because you're a big dumb idiot, but the rope isn't long enough. The rope isn't long enough to reach the watermill, and therefore isn't long enough to reach the river.
Oh. Is there other use for rope?
Gazumbo.
You're welcome.
None of that is immediately apparent.
Always happy to try. Here.
Just hold it for now, and I'm gonna
Okay.
look down the hole.
Alright.
Zozen, you're just peeking your head down there.
Yeah.
Too dark to see anything, but you hear the very last of the water slurp down into some hole.
Hey, Sonora, can you light the stick on fire?
I was about to say, would we be able to see if we had a torch of some kind?
Well, the problem isn't the lack of light as much as it is how long the tunnel is.
Okay.
Even if you had a light, you could drop a light and then gauge how far down it goes, but that'd be a waste of a spell slot, I think. It'd be better just to drop the stick and hear a noise.
Fair, I'm gonna drop the stick.
Okay, you drop your stick down the hole,
Not the stick. We were going to beat the end boss with that.
and then you hear it.
I will pick it up later.
You hear it landing on something metal. Clunk. And you estimate that it's about 15 feet down.
I can take that.
That's about 5 meters.
So, are you going to attempt it, Zozen? Oh, wait, what was that?
I'm gonna attempt it.
Okay.
Bye. Nice knowing you.
Zozen dives down the hole, and
Good lord.
without taking any damage, you're completely fine. You land at the bottom,
Oh.
where it opens up
Nice.
into,
Come back safe, brother.
it opens up
I
into a
promise
larger
nothing.
room. It's the room. It looks like it was made to be underwater because you can see that there's like upside down downward facing red seaweed that is dangling. And you can see that there are wooden ducks all around you that got flushed down here. And you see a stick, or not a stick. Well, you do see a stick because you dropped one down here. You see your stick and pick it back up. And you also see a key that is just lying on the ground.
What you see?
Zozen, what's down there? Is it dangerous? Are you dead?
Okay, I now woke up again.
Oh. Did you
There's
go
a key
mute
down
again?
That happens, you know. I can't do anything about it. But there's a key down here.
Go get the key.
All right, I'm going towards the key and picking it up. I got a key.
Cool.
What now?
Yeah, what now? How do we get him back up?
Put
Are you able to climb
put key
back
in
up?
door, obviously.
I can try. Wait, the water went down there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe because wait, I didn't learn how to swim.
Yeah, also, if we let the
you-
river flow
what?
down there, it'll just drown you. You're
True
like trying to
enough.
climb up a waterfall. I don't want you to do that.
Vayu? Vayu, are you there?
Oh, this is delicious.
False Shane appears to have muted himself.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my mic was muted. Ha.
Hey, can you fly up or down from this small hole or something?
Yeah, is the hole wide enough for me to be able to
Yeah.
fly up and down?
Dang
You're
cool.
not that much bigger than Zozen. You are bigger than him, but not
Well,
scarily.
like I need, room.
Oh,
to spread my
wingspan?
wings.
No, that won't be an issue. You'll be able to. Do
Okay. So I dive from the second floor down past the first floor through the hole, and as I crest through the floorway, I spread out my wings and do that whole like with the glider parasail that
Thing,
Lynx
yeah, we know.
has. And
Ah, shoot! Oh,
Yes, we get it. We're all
oh,
very
God.
impressed.
I have to make sure
Good
that
job.
somebody around here is impressive. And looking over to Zozen, I say, "Did you find anything?"
I got this key.
Excellent. And then I kind of turn around and look at this previously submerged room. Is there anything else of interest in here?
No, actually, you already solved this room by draining the water. The complicated part was going to be when the water was in here. But with the water drained, there's no conflict, and the key was just on the ground.
Okay, then.
Nice.
You pre-solved the puzzle before you got in here. Congratulations.
Yes.
What that?
Okay, then. So I just hover up a little bit so that I can, like, effectively stand on his shoulders, and clutching his shoulders with my talons, I kind of just... Oh,
Very difficult to play on the panpipes.
relax. I'm not going to hurt you. And I just fly my way back up and then casually drop him on the ground.
Wow, that didn't actually hurt.
I wasn't intending to, so it didn't. And landing back on the ground, I gaze back over at the door. So we found one key, but there appears to be two keyholes.
Shit.
Split key in half?
No, do not allow them. I know we've
Gazambo.
all just met, and you're all beautiful people and surely incredibly intelligent, but by Hilly, I ask, do not allow this man to hold anything important.
I never have. That's why he only has a hat.
Gazambo,
So,
you're gonna notice one more thing while you're up here holding these rocks in place.
Oh, and the hook! Gazambo still have hook.
Yes, you're still holding the hook. You now see that at
Hey.
eye level to you, but across the room, all the way on the wall that you came from, there is a small hole in the wall.
Cross from Gazambo. Could Gazambo swing on hook? and get to hole?
No, because the hook, the rope is only long enough to reach the mill, which is halfway between you and the hole. So you can't go all the way there.
could he
Hey,
hook to
Zozen.
hold the mill in place?
Gazambo have no idea.
Oh, this ought to be entertaining.
One more thing. The hole that you see is about the size of your fist.
Okay. Yes, Zozen. Gazumbo have idea.
Yes.
Can you dangle from my feet?
I can try.
Good. Gazumbo have rope. We're going to swing. And you will be on my feet. And when we get to that hole over there, grab what's inside.
Alright.
Alright, good. Alright.
Wait. Before we do this,
Yes.
does the rope actually, or is it able to actually hold you?
I'm gonna pull on the rope, and I'm gonna see if I lift myself off the ground, does it snap?
Shh, Zozen, please allow your dear brother to try. He's doing the best he can.
Oh, I love this little
Cause,
duel happening.
I want to explain something to you. The hook on the rope is coming out of the hole here. It can only reach this far.
Uh-huh.
How are you going to swing and gain any momentum?
I think there may have been a misunderstanding.
Oh, Gazumbo not see right.
And the water, by the way, is flowing down here.
Ah. Oh, Gozamba have other idea. Bird.
Oh, did he mean me? Sorry. Yes.
What was his name again?
You
It's okay if a
can
Reno
call me-
calls a Reno bird.
Vayu. The name is Vayu.
Oh, Vayu. Can you
Two syllables
fly?
by Hylia.
It took a...
Oh, he took
I
nap
fly
again.
up to him and I land next to him. Yes. What?
Oh, good. Do you see hole? That way.
I want you to thank me.
You're welcome. Wait, no.
Where?
Shoot, I mean...
If this was I'd have hurt you by now.
No, Gazabo, sorry.
Yes, there's a hole in the wall. What of it?
Yes. Can you find key in hole?
Are you asking me to reach inside? I mean, I'm not
Eh.
the most equipped to do that. These wings of mine aren't very narrow.
Oh. What are you trying?
I just wanted to get this mental image of Vader's infuriated face out of my mind.
Alright. Okay, Gozamo have third idea. Can you carry Zozen, as you did before, to the hole? And then
Sure, why
Zozen
not?
put his head inside.
Absolutely. Let's just.
Alright.
I'd be happy at this point. I'm
You're
willing to
welcome.
try anything. So even without even saying anything, I'm just gonna like zip over to Zozen and again snatch his shoulders up in my talons. At this point, probably causing at least a little bit of bruising, just grabbing the same spot over and over again. And
What's that for?
oh, this was your brother's idea, didn't you hear? And fly up to the hole. I'm gonna hover at like hole height.
So that you're at height, or Zozen's at height with the hole.
Zozen is like shoulder height with the
Okay.
hole.
So Zozen, you look inside and you can see that the key is in there and it's hanging from a string.
Oh, there's a key in here too.
Well, go in and grab it.
It's...
I can't go in.
No.
You don't understand. You don't understand, Bird. I'm big and this hole's small. I'm not a small man. I can't fit in.
Squeeze down tighter on your shoulder. The limbs hanging from whatever these things you have upon your body. Plunge them into the hole if you would be so kind.
Maybe that joke went a bit too far, but okay.
Gazombo found it funny.
Yeah, your arm is too short. You can't reach the key.
You're short.
So-
this is a long hole.
Gazombo have fourth idea!
Do I have to
Oh, no.
continue holding him?
I'm guessing my arms are
Please.
comparable to Sozin's, right?
Sonora, your arms are not. Your arms are longer, but still not long enough to reach this key.
Okay.
No.
What if I
Can
use
you stick
again?
arrow into hole?
Why use arrow? I got stick.
Oh yeah. Gazombo,
well,
never
then-
mind.
Can he fish it out with the stick?
Become the smart one.
Well, arrow have point at the end, which can hook things, but stick fine too, Gazombo, guess.
Well, it's not the intended solution, but I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't work.
We're gonna get a lot of these.
We've achieved peak D&D.
You guys are supposed
So you're currently poking at a key dangling from a string with your stick that you found.
while being hanged from a bird. Man, D&D is weird, guys.
We were supposed to shoot the arrow with a, or shoot the string with an arrow, weren't we?
Close.
We never did end up using that bow.
I shot his butt.
Yeah.
We have arrows for later.
And then
Who
the
is
stick
he?
snaps
Is he
in
a-
half in your hand. Oh God, no!
We ran out of stamina.
Gazombo smell bullshit again.
God. God.
Okay.
To demise with you, and I drop you to whatever from whatever height we're at.
Wait, no, my hand is still inside.
Zozin is dangling by the arm through this hole.
And I'm gonna fly.
How
gonna
high
fly
is this hole?
to-
Can I go and like get him out on my shoulders or something?
I'm gonna fly over to the platform that's like parallel with the hole, so that I can like look directly towards it. And I'm gonna knock an arrow against the bow. And I'm gonna say,
Wait,
you may
wait.
want to get your hand out of there before
I
we
run over and get underneath Zozin.
Sonora, catch
So-
me, please, please, please.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna retcon history. The stick did not break. The stick just still was not long enough to reach it. That's that's my retcon because the chat seems to be very attached to that stick, and it'd be a shame if I can't break it for my own failure to DM. So I'll let it be alive and just say that the key is farther away than previously described.
All right, Sonora, I'm gonna throw the stick down, and then you can catch me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I throw the stick, and I jump in 3, 2,
Gazombo
1.
unsure of this idea.
Jump.
Can't say.
Do I have to
You're
roll
good.
for catching?
No, you're fine. It's not that high up. You're fine.
You fall into her strong, womanly arms.
What
you
well-toned arms.
How you doing?
I
The
See-
better to catch you with.
Are you gonna put him down or just kind of cradle him for a little bit?
I throw him over my shoulder like a sack of
Stroke his tummy, that's his favorite.
Like Shrek to Fiona.
Then I go over to check out what Bayu and Gazombo are up to.
I'm gonna prepare to try to shoot the
Oh.
key through the hole, assuming that this is at least one of the intended solutions.
Gazombo still left holding the hook.
What
Okay.
would that do, though?
What are you aiming for?
Well, I'm assuming that if I shoot through the hole, I can. Is it like? I'm trying to get a visual here. If he looked through the hole, he saw a key dangling like by a string.
Yep, I'm drawing it. So for audio only purposes, I'll try to describe it. There is a hole in the wall, and then there's a string dangling down, and that key is connected to that string. But that's from one perspective. It looks like it's right there. When you see it from the other perspective, it's actually 5 billion feet in, where no arm nor stick can reach.
Oh, okay. 5 billion feet in. Okay. Well, shit.
No, it.
I'm hoping he exaggerates.
This is the stick. Oh, it's so close. It still didn't reach.
the hand reaching in a tinier hand.
And actually, this is still a bad representation of what it looks like, because it's not that the string is just tight in there. It's that there's a wall that the hole is in, and the string it's coming from. It's like it's a different room that it's coming down from.
Okay, so it's in a whole other room.
A whole new room. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So,
Okay, I thought it was just like inside the wall.
No.
yeah, that's what I
that-
thought too.
So this
No,
is
there's
clarification. It's in a room that you can't reach, that you can only access to this hole.
Okay,
So,
and none of us know magnesis.
yeah, I was gonna say, did anybody have the magnesis skill?
So who's stronger?
Gazumbo can try.
Crush the wall, Gazumbo.
Oh my god.
Do we have use for hook? Gazumbo's still holding hook.
The hook is in the wall, though, right? Like, we can't pull it out of the wall.
Well, you're still clogging the hole, but the rope is somewhere. It's going into that hole, and the hook is on the other side of that rope.
Okay, so if we were to unclog the hole, so to speak, would he be able to retract the entire rope, like, and have? We would basically have like a grapple.
You'd have to try.
And then we could swing! Gazumbo's first idea!
You'd have to try.
Okay, well, let's get to trying then. I say, looking at Gazumbo.
Ho ho ho! So, let go of rope?
No, the rock. Well, yes, but remove the rocks.
Oh, okay. Hum, hum, hum.
Okay.
Faster!
The water
Sorry,
flow.
stick in pockets for later. Gazumbo put in pockets for later. Here we go.
Put Zozen down so
Just
he can
shoving them
retrieve
in your
the stick.
underwear.
Shoving it up in my underwear, yep.
Oh.
Snacks on the go, very important. Okay, Gazumbo
Yeah.
got rocks.
The water flow returns, and when it does, it picks up this rope on the string and starts pulling it, carrying it down the river just to the mill, not long enough to touch the mill. And you give a tug on this rope, and you can tell that it's tied to something on the other end of this tunnel.
Oh, by the way, I put Zozen down so he can retrieve the stick.
I got the stick.
So would it be possible? It's like tied to a solid object, so like we can't just keep like fish lining it out, like reeling
Nope,
it out of the hole.
You've pulled it out as far as it can go. It's tied to something in there. So,
Okay.
water is currently flowing out of it. I guess water's pink because I picked the wrong color. And,
It's blood.
and this hook is coming out of that.
Okay.
Well, that's certainly something.
Yay.
Oh. Gazumbo thinky, see?
What do you think now? Don't try too hard. We don't want to repeat the last incident.
Look.
There's this hook, and there's water.
And the hole is directly opposite of this water source?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Is that Gazumbo?
Yeah.
The wheels of Gazumbo keep on turning.
Now, do you actually have an idea, or did you say in a character voice that you have an idea, and now you're desperately trying to come up with something?
That may be Gazumbo's current predicament, yes. Gazumbo have no idea. Gazumbo,
Well, we
sorry.
can't move the hook any further out,
No.
and we can't like reach it. Even if we detached the hook somehow, we wouldn't be able to like push it into the hole and like scoop the key up and pull it back in towards us, because apparently it's like 10 billion feet away, at least, like as far as the resolution doesn't seem to be fishing the key through the hole in the wall.
What if we yank the hook off the wall? Just me. Off the wall.
Okay, but then what?
We throw it into the other hole. And we can fish out the key.
Is there any other like entrance or doorway or like Anything that would
just the
lead-
one you came from.
Meh.
What is the hook for? What is it?
It's like a courtroom sketch.
Definite hook. Water
What?
hook. All someone can think of is fishing.
Can I go in the hole?
It looks like you're the only one small enough who would be able to.
Yes!
How-
Crawl in the hole.
Okay, so Zozen is going to crawl through the hole, and the water pressure coming at his face pushes him right out.
Gozembo could push you.
Could I freeze the water?
Yes, you could.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try that.
Okay, so you're
So
gonna.
I cast.
I'm gonna make sure that my feet aren't in the water.
Yeah, everybody get out of the water real quick. I'm gonna cast
Oh.
Katake's Lullaby.
Okay, and the water flow freezes. And now
Actually, have
Zozen is able to
music.
walk right through without any difficulties.
Okay.
Nice.
And you crawl down this hole for a while.
Gozombo impressed.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it opens
Literally
no.
or metaphorically.
literally. It opens into a dry room that is big enough to sit but too small to stand.
Yeah.
And
Wait, Gozombo heard about this. Don't go to the light. Don't do it. Not in dream. Always
You
bad
don't see
idea.
this. You don't see this, Gazamba. Shut up.
All right, fine.
You can tell that the water before it was frozen was coming up through the ground. And on one side of you, there's a treasure chest. On the other side, there is another longer rope.
Ah.
I'm first open the chest because I love chests.
Okay.
Take it how you want.
You're going to get a present. Let me select from the. You're going to get a sword. No.
I got a sword.
Sorry, I lied. I changed my mind. Oops.
You found
Wishy-washy
a sword.
DM.
Da-da-da-da. Oh no, wait, never mind. It's
And
actually-
as you think it's a sword, and as you pull it out, it transforms before your eyes into a slingshot.
Nice.
Could it be the legendary weapon of the hero here in my very head? Oh.
It is the slingshot.
And you also
That he
have some pellets that you can shoot out of that sling.
Nice.
It came with a bunch of ammo. Zozen, those are just rocks. They're everywhere.
Don't tell Gasumbo.
Tasty.
Gozombo smell
No,
delicious.
the ammo is made out of metal. I wanted to call it a bullet, but I think that would imply to you that there is a gun in the game, and there is not. So ammo is what I marked it as.
Tiny metal
A
projectiles,
slug.
like ball bearings.
Of sorts. A slug of sorts.
Can I pick up the rope?
Yep. You can see by the way that the rope that Gazambo is currently holding onto is just tied to a little hook on this side. That's
I hope
connected to the
Gazamba was
wall.
still holding onto that rope so it wasn't in the water and froze.
Yeah, Gazambo's
Let's
been
say
holding it.
Gozombo did that. Yeah.
Gazambo has not let go of that rope.
Yeah, Gozombo love hook. New
This is
friend.
Creepy.
Says
Can I
Jose.
unhook it
Yeah,
on this
yeah, you
side?
can untie it.
I untie the hooky rope and take the other rope with me.
Gazambo, it was pulling on you, and suddenly it falls loose to the ground.
Oh! Gazombo pull it out.
Don't worry, Gazombo. It happens to everybody at least once.
I hold the rope.
Gazombo,
as he's dragging it.
unsure what you mean.
And
Moron.
Gazambo is pulling.
Please finish that sentence, Ryu. Please.
Gazamba is pulling the rope, and when he does, on the other side, Zozen's holding on to it, cockily smiling and holding on to another rope.
Oh, look, twins!
Hello, brother.
We have to stop meeting like this, brother.
Would you get out of there?
No.
Zozen has found his new home! Silence!
I always wanted to move out.
No, Gozambo not ready.
Can we please just
Fine.
make with getting the key?
I'm just
Question.
gonna rope. What? Yeah.
How big are the hole and hook in relation to each other?
Well, hole is fist-sized. Hook is smaller than fist-size.
Nice.
Okay. Alright.
So you've got the. No, that would probably be ridiculous. I wanted to like tie the hook to an arrow and shoot the hook through the hole.
Well, you could probably just
That
shoot.
sounds-
You could probably just shoot the hook itself.
Oh, okay. So
How?
Pull-
this is crazy, but I'm gonna try to shoot the hook through
Is
the
the
hole.
hook like arrow-sized?
Yeah, well, the hook is smaller than your fist, if you just pull that against a string and then let go, it would go forward, right? You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
I see what you're seeing.
You know the whole
Sure.
like.
You're the one
arrow
telling
on
us
a-
how to see it.
You know the old arrow on a rope thing, where like you tie a rope to an arrow and then you shoot the arrow into something, and then you like climb up the rope now that the arrow is embedded into something, so it makes like a would-be ladder, or not even ladder, just a rope.
A ropeway.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna try
so-
to shoot the bow?
No, I want to shoot the hook through the hole. I want to see if we can like catch the key. I don't know.
So yeah, I've just drawn how I'm picturing this going down. You
Rio.
you pull the hook down on the string and then you let
Seen
go.
a bow?
That's not important. I made the rules here. I'm the DM. This is what bows are like. This is how bows work.
Okay.
Your 6 works to Ryu's demand.
Okay, so we'll try this, and if it's stupid and doesn't work, then we'll move on. So I tie the rope around the like butt of the hook, and I ask like someone else to hold onto the end of the rope.
Gozambo hold.
Oh, Zozan didn't tie it to the.
I was thinking of doing that.
Oh no. Okay, so there's 2 ropes. One of them has a hook and it's tied to nothing on the other end. The other one is tied to the other end and doesn't have anything on the hook side.
So we'll make one long rope.
Or you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So
Okay.
you. There's 5 different solutions here. You can tie the 2 ropes together and then you have a super long rope that could definitely reach the other side.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that, and I'm gonna I ask them to hold the end of the rope so I don't like accidentally shoot the entire rope through the hole.
Gozambo got it.
Good. And now I'm just gonna try to shoot the hook at the key and see if I can like
Right.
I don't know, catch the key in the hook.
So the distance between you and that hook is 20 feet. So you need to hit a. What? You need to hit a 60.
A 60? Is that even possible?
Yes. Because your roll is times 5.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
This is gonna take a while.
I rolled a 12.
Okay? 12 times 5 plus.
It's 60.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then just for the sake of you guys learning this, it's then plus half your precision. So it's plus 3.
Gotcha.
You got 63
Oh, okay.
over 60, which is enough to hit this, and you hook around this key.
Oh, sweet. Fucking
Nice.
nice. Okay, now pull.
Yeah.
And you manage to fish the key out of this hole. It's still tied to a rope on the other. It's tied to a string on the other side, but you've now got it on your side of the hole.
Okay,
Well-
so
Do we have any blades?
No.
We
I have
almost
a
did.
slingshot.
You did for 1/2 a metasecond. Before it
So-
turned into a
oh,
slingshot.
right. I keep expecting Sonura to have one of the like Gerudo blades that you get in Breath of the Wild.
Mhm.
That looks
That's
like a
what-
scimitar or something.
Yeah. It'd be cool if you got
no.
one later, but you don't have one now.
I have
Well,
pipes.
I could fly up there and cut it with these, I say, sort of like wiggling my talons.
That
Oh,
should
Zozan.
work.
I didn't know you could make that shot too.
Don't.
What? They both hit the club.
Well,
Quiet, Gazumbo.
Sonora, would you mind standing underneath of it just in case to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That catch the key, I take it?
Yes. So I'm gonna fly over and like hover above the rope, and I'm gonna try to like basically like wiggle my toesies over the part of the key, the rope that's
Slashing
holding.
wildly.
You tie.
Hey!
You get this free, and the key is now in your toes.
Oh well, I'm okay.
Gross.
Then I'm just gonna drop it down to Sonura anyway.
Nice.
All yours.
You're holding
I
both keys
got the
now.
key.
Hey.
Let's open that door.
So, I guess we all just assemble over at the door unless anyone has any objections.
I run to the door.
Okay. Zozin's ready.
Susan's always ready.
With both keys turned, the door opens on its own. And the next room is marked with a flag that says 3.
That's concerning. Well, maybe it's just counting down, and we only have 3 more rooms to go.
More
Or
urgently,
one of us has to die.
more urgently than the flag is that you notice several bokoblins looking at you.
Uh-oh.
There are
I'll take my leave. You guys take care of this.
Fight. The
You
next
have.
goblins.
You get back here. You have a club.
there are 3 of them with clubs on the ground, and then 2 of them on a higher platform on either side of the room with bows. And then in the middle of the room, there's a bit of a hill. Scattered around that hill are 6 treasure chests in a ring. And all 6 are currently behind the bokoblins. And in the very back of the room is a door with a keyhole.
So a little incentive.
Okay, so there are
Some guess.
how many? Okay, so there are 2 goblins on a platform, 3 on the ground. and
Right. So
6
on the
chests.
left of the room on a platform, a bokoblin with a bow. On the right, a bokoblin with a bow, and in the middle, 3 with clubs. Behind them, a hill surrounded by 6 treasure chests.
Cool. So there are
And
5.
one more
in
thing.
total.
One more thing. Right next to you, on your side of the wall, are 2 wooden barrels.
All right.
Do
So
the barrel-
I'll take
Are
the
the
ones.
barrels open or closed on?
Are the barrels red and explosive?
They're open and empty.
Gotcha.
This is like
They're
a
just wooden
job
barrels.
Stealth.
But the bokoblins have.
Go Zombo good at stealth!
No.
But the bokoblins have
Go
already
Zombo
seen.
good!
But the bokoblins
They've
have already
already-
seen you.
Oh shit.
When the door opened, they all turned their heads and are looking at you.
Well,
So-
Quick!
So the other thing to do at this point is to roll for initiative.
solid then.
All right. So we doing that now?
Yeah, all of you roll.
Okay. I got
I'm rolling.
a 9.
Okay.
Hold on.
So I'll do Vayu first. You got a 9, and your speed is 1, so that's a 10. And now half your level rounded up. That's 3.
Cool.
So 13.
That's 14. 13. Yeah.
13.
All right, I rolled a
Uh,
12.
I'll get to that in a second. I gotta do this one at a time.
All right.
So in this game, which this is the other thing that I made more complicated than it should be,
Oh,
is
no.
the initiative order. Because I thought it'd be boring if you just did like 6 attacks in a row and then someone else took a turn. So I kind of staggered your turns a bit. So you're gonna get 1 turn for every multiple of 5 you pass, and in your case that was 5 and 10. So you get 2 turns.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm gonna throw you into the order now. Now, you got a 12, you said, Wander?
Yes.
You rolled a 12. Yeah.
Okay, so your speed is 2. We're gonna add that to it, and that's 14, and then you get a 3, so... What's 14 plus 3? 17.
Yes. Good job. Proud of you.
Okay. And that means you're gonna get 3 turns.
Cool.
And Jay,
I have
roll.
1 stamina left.
15. Ninja reflexes.
15, okay.
Inchin.
Ninja.
Sure, brother.
Gazambo, you're gonna get 3 attacks this turn.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. 16 is what you rolled. I forgot to add your half a level. So 19. And
Whoa.
you're currently winning the speed contest.
Ho, ho, ho!
That's probably gonna change because
I was gonna say, yeah, that's about to end.
16.
16 plus 10,
Jesus
26
Christ.
plus 3.
I think that's actually 9.
Okay.
That's 9.
Gozumbo used
Yeah,
to be
you're right.
in second
You're right.
place.
You're right. That's 9.
That's nothing.
Um,
Still though.
So hang on, I lost count. 16 plus 9 is 15 plus 3,
25.
25.
Plus 3.
25. So you're gonna get 5 turns.
Is it
Hopefully
right?
a turn doesn't consist of too much.
Okay.
No,
so-
it'll just be if you run at them, that'll be 1 turn.
Okay, so they're like actions.
2, 3, 3, and 5. I have 1 stamina and no weapons. Can I have a weapon?
Play us
Take
a
my-
song.
Or
Take
should
my
I have a weapon?
goblin.
I'm not sure. Sorry, what?
Take my club.
Cool.
And
thank
what are you gonna use? Oh, the slingshot. Okay.
Yeah, he has this. Well, or maybe he also has the stick. Actually, let's talk about this. Maybe.
Yeah,
Talk?
he
Is that a
does.
free turn?
Yeah,
Just
you
talking
guys
with
can
action.
talk and plan right now.
Okay, so I and Zozen can take the guys on the 2 platforms because we have ranged weapons, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
One is more effective than the other. But, yeah,
Okay,
we
it's
can.
not a contest. We're partners.
Gozumbo chop first one he see.
We already had the contest and I won. Remember?
I was
Uh,
gonna
he
alright,
right.
Yes.
Huh, yeah, you right.
I've written out the order of battle.
Oh, geez. And then drew a line.
Yeah.
Zozen, Gazambo Sonora Goblin. Zozen, Gazambo Sonora Vayu.
So then again.
So this is the order of action that's going to happen. Zozin, you get this nice head start on everyone else.
Nice.
Okay.
You
I do
guys
have one
gonna
more
get
stamina
used to
left.
this.
And I'll kick on the combat music.
Okay. I have an idea.
Yes.
Tell me your
Good
idea.
choice. Oh, Gazambo goes before me because I have really my most useful thing is my magic, and I only have 1 stamina left, so I could light something on fire.
You might
Or
want to
I might
use
wanna-
that. You might want to save that for healing someone later.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I might want to say that for healing. But without a weapon, I'm
Well, you can take one of his club, and then you two
Yeah.
can be like the front linemen fighting the guys at the clubs, and we'll shoot the guys from the top.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
Does Gazambo need a club, or does he just have his fists?
Well, my
Yeah,
idea was
Gozumbo and
that
fists.
Gazambo could throw the barrels.
Oh,
Oh.
Ooh.
Gozumbo not precise, but Gozumbo try.
they're pretty big.
So general direction?
I've just donated the Boko Club to Sonora.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay. So yeah, Gazambo and I will take the guys on the ground. You two take out the guys up top.
And I give you
Yeah,
a
up
feathery
top.
thumbs up.
So
can
Gazambo's
do
gonna
that.
throw a barrel on his turn. Is that?
Well,
Can you see the order again?
I'll show
I think
you
it's
this.
Zozen's gonna take a lot of turns before anything else happens.
Right. The first thing that's gonna happen is Zozin.
3 times.
And by the way, you don't have. If you wanted to, you could just run in and try to get those treasure chests before fighting anyone.
Please don't. Please,
So
please
he's the
don't.
thief.
If you run in there, you're gonna get gang goblined, and I'm just gonna let it happen, okay?
I'd say he's the thief,
try to
Jay,
get
except you've got all the stealth on the team.
Yeah.
I get him in, he gets him
I
out.
could say maybe Zozin could try to get closer to one of the guys, the goblins on the platform, so he has a better chance of hitting him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run closer to one of them at least. The one to the east.
Okay, so your first move down the order is to run up. You're underneath the platform where the Bokoblin bow is on the right side.
Okay. Would I be able to climb it up?
That could be your next turn. That could be your next turn.
Her!
No, I have a better idea. I'm gonna climb up.
You've climbed up.
I push him off.
Okay, third turn, you push him off. Now this is going to be your strength against his.
So now you're grappling, basically.
Oh god, you're grappling. I've heard horror
Oh,
stories.
this never goes well.
Would you like to roll for me?
I rolled a 12.
A 12? Okay.
Yeah.
And your strength is 1
One.
with the
Oh, that's with
stick.
the club. He's not
Yes, the
using
club.
the
No,
club.
no, that's with the stick. Actually, I've got to add Sonora's. You're gonna get +2 because of the Boko Club.
Oh, the club is 2 and the stick is 1?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
But he's not using the stick to grapple, so does he get the modifier?
If he chooses not to.
I choose 2.
Okay.
Well,
How are you gonna grapple with a stick?
Imagine he's swinging a sword and someone catches the sword between his hands, and then it's just a contest of strength at that point.
I guess, but the strength's not really. The sword's not really.
Don't
aiding.
question
I want to
Yeah.
give him this point, Fall Shame.
Okay, give him the point. Give him the
He
point.
needs it. He
Okay.
needs it.
So that would be, you said you rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 plus 1 in half. So that's going to be a 6.
6. So
Well,
the
6
points
point,
in
6.5.
Yeah.
And that's going to be against his strength, which let me roll for him now.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a 20.
He only rolled a 10, but he has a higher strength than you.
that. Oh.
But still, ultimately, you beat him down, and you knock him off the platform.
Ooh.
Yes, it worked out, guys.
This is not how I saw it.
Good old retcon.
All right, Gazambo, your turn.
Oh, okay. Gazombo grab barrel.
All right.
Is that a turn?
Because
Because Gazombo want to throw.
You can grab it as a free action. Since you're right next to it.
Okay, Gazombo barrel. All right. Gazombo throw at closest bokoblin.
Closest. All right. So the middlemost one, I'm gonna call him Bokoblin number 2.
Okay, good.
And you don't have any precision.
Right.
All right. So the distance is 15 feet.
Oh, that's not far. So he has to roll, right?
Is
Yeah.
that many meters?
3 meters.
All right.
That's 5.
Oh,
15.
You-
Gazombo
you need to
shakes.
hit-
5.
You
Yeah.
need to hit a 70. Wait a minute.
Uh,
Something
doesn't
ain't,
seem
something
right.
ain't right here.
That doesn't seem right at all.
Something ain't right here.
well, Gazombo, no matter what distance, Gazombo rolled 2.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Oh no.
Cause, so,
I
does
want to bet
Gazombo
on
hit?
us.
Does Gazombo hit foot?
All right. So actually, the distance you're trying to hit is 30. And
Okay.
your roll with a 2 is a 10 plus your no precision. You only got 10 over 30. It lands and breaks on the ground in front of you.
But are they scared?
Nope. Not scared.
Gazombo's sad.
You're not the only one.
Okay, these are about. Okay. I do not want to go up to them if it means if moving towards them is going to be an action.
All right.
So
Pat Gazombo on the back.
Goblin 3 is after me. He has a club. I don't know what I could do right now. I'm hoping to go in and pick off another one when. after
Jump
the-
in the barrel.
Huh?
Gazombo can then throw a barrel. Then you don't have to
Hang
move.
on.
Gazombo put you there.
I get inside the other barrel.
All right. That is your turn, getting inside the barrel.
Does Gazombo see this? Because Gazombo may not see this.
Gazamba sees it.
Okay, good.
You better not roll a 2 next time, I tell you that.
Now Gazambo number 3, which is one of the clubs, but he's on the right side, is going to take his turn, which is charging at you, and he's up at you now.
So he doesn't swing, he just
You
runs
said
up. You.
Gazamba
Yeah.
number 3.
Gazambo number 3, yeah. And now everybody, Gazambo number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Zombo
5.
So Bokoblin rushes towards the 3 of us.
Yep. Zozan, your turn.
Hey
You're
there.
now on top of this
Well,
platform, Zozan.
I feel pretty safe up here.
So
All
shoot
right.
down at
Also-
them?
You twiddle your thumbs for your turn.
No. God damn it.
No, well, I assume that Vayu will have an easier time hitting the one at the other platform.
Yes, just shoot down at the other guys.
I shoot at number 3.
Yeah, I forgot to give you a
Look.
slingshot buff.
Yeah.
Can you grapple with a slingshot?
And I should also
Right.
give a bow buff too.
Oh yeah. Give me that bow buff.
That hasn't counted on any of the previous arrow shots. Oops.
But
It's okay, I don't think I've missed yet, so...
But yeah, I'll shout, and shoot towards them. I'll shout.
Ah! Gazambo, help!
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
I'll shoot towards number 3, the one that's charged at them.
Okay, that's the farthest one from you though.
Oh, I'll shoot at number 1.
Number 1. Okay. That's gonna be a distance. Okay, it's gonna be a distance of 15, but you have advantage being up on this platform.
Nice.
So that means you get to roll twice and pick the highest number of the two.
Okay. I got 2 9s.
So you've got to hit a 30. And what do you roll? 2 9s?
2 9s.
Okay, so it's a 9 either way. That's going to be a 9 plus
Outstanding.
3. No, a 9 times 5, which is 45 plus 3. You got a 48 over 30. You hit.
Yeah.
So you managed to take a heart off of him. -1 heart for Boka number 3. Boka number 1, rather.
I take it we don't know how many hearts they have.
No.
What happened to the one I pushed off the platform?
Oh, yeah, he also took damage. He is... the important thing that you did to him was you got him in a disadvantaged position, because he's no longer holding his bow.
Nice.
Oh
yeah, there's a bow next to me, isn't
yeah,
there?
I want to explain another element to precision attacks. You can try to aim for a weak point. And that is, so if you want to try to hit him in the head, or if there's some enemy with some sort of like throbbing eyeball or something, then you have to do a 1.25 multiplier on your target number, which would just make it harder to hit. But
Gotcha.
The payoff will be severely increased damage and maybe making an opening for your other teammates.
Gotcha.
But that's for next time. Gazambo, your turn.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Gazambo.
So, pretty lady is in barrel.
Yes. Now,
Does pretty
is there
lady
a
want me to
way
throw
we can-
you?
Is there a way we can word this where he uses his strength instead of his precision modifier?
Yeah, roll him.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I want him to roll me towards.
Oh.
Barrel roller.
Gerudo bowling.
I
I got the perfect view for this.
make a roll.
All right, Gazambo, shake a slate. 10.
Okay.
Split it down the middle.
All right.
Gazambo strong.
This is a 55 over 30. In this case, you ram Sonora directly where she wants to be in relation to these goblins, whatever that may be.
Yeah. Then what?
Well, that's the end of your turn. Sonora's turn now.
Okay, so what I wanted was for me inside the barrel to hit Boko number 3, and get me close enough to the other Bokos to be able to
Okay.
attack them with it.
Boko number 3 has just taken damage. Sonora, you pop out of this barrel, ready to attack.
Which one is closest? Number 2.
Yes.
I use my club to attack Boko number 2.
Okay.
Redemption for you.
Roll.
Okay. 13.
13. That plus 4 is going to. All right, that is actually enough to knock this bokoblin unconscious.
Nice.
Can we tame him?
No. Feed the Boko narco berries.
No, this isn't Ark Survival Evolved. It's Dungeons and Dragons, except it's not.
All right.
Vayu, your turn.
He died. He got 2 doors.
Paul Shane.
Well, Shane.
Awesome!
He got so tired, he died.
Early bird does not get worm in this case. Yeah, he didn't come to yell at me.
Okay, well, that's pretty unfortunate. That
Wait.
he just left the call. Did he?
He
said
says
He
nine
might be
here.
trying to restart, yeah.
There, okay.
Okay.
Type your move into the chat, we'll read it for you.
I don't know how I'm supposed to calculate this unless I just make a turn for him. Because we gotta keep this moving.
Full chain, roll.
Roll! Fulchin, roll!
He's rolling.
Rolling.
7. Who are you aiming for?
Gozembo, slap the back of head.
The other bokoblin on the platform. So that's Boko number 1. No, Boko number 4. And now, how much... Are you going to aim for his weak point or just a general hit? Okay. Just a normal shot. So that's...
We
7.
could probably make a precision shot with that. He was like, what? 4, 6, 8?
And then his precision is... What is that? That's 6, 8. Okay. That is actually going to just barely miss. It grazes his cheek almost, and then lands past his head.
Shit.
You almost made it.
And I am up Shit's Creek without a paddle. Well, I have a club.
Boko number 3 is the one that just got hit, wasn't it, by Sonora's barrel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. He is going to have disadvantage. He actually... Yeah. So he's going to try to attack Sonora, but he's going to pick the lowest of his 2 rolls.
Dodge, 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 Sonora. Dodge your body line.
Okay. He only rolled a 3. He is going to do some damage to you. Not enough to... It's going to be more than you'd like, probably. Going to be honest with you. Let me copy over this asset of a half heart.
At least I hit my target. Why couldn't Venue do that?
Ooh, that is...
Yeah.
Don't sass him. He's not here to defend himself. Sonora, you're at half
I
your
am
health.
not in love with my situation right now.
Yeah, and you're the only one that these Bokos are around, so... Oops.
You guys are letting me down.
You've got this.
Boko number
Okay.
4 is the one that Falchain just missed, so he's going to retaliate by attacking against Vayu. Let me
Okay.
roll for him now.
At least he's not aggroing me.
And that's... He does the exact same thing, just barely misses. Actually, it's not that close. It's not as close as yours was. It kind of lands at your feet.
Nice.
Now, Boko number 1 is the one that just got... He's dead. Boko number 1's out of here.
Oh. How about now?
Hey, Falchain! You're back. Did
So hang
you
on.
hear what
Four-
happened to you a second ago?
I missed, and I didn't hear what happened after that.
He fired at you.
And then you
also
fired again,
missed.
and then you missed.
Okay.
You missed him, and then he fired and missed you. It landed at your feet.
All right.
Don't mind us over here having our little personal fail fest.
Yeah, I got hit by the Boko number 3, the one we just hit with the barrel. So I took some damage, and I'm also
Oh,
in the middle
yeah.
of all of
See
them.
that.
Yeah, and you're actually the closest one to Boko number 2.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
But because I'm such a nice and caring DM, I'm gonna say Boko number 2. He sees that 3 has got this kind of battle cut out for him, and so he instead goes for Gazambo, the one who threw the barrel. So his turn. His turn is running
Good
up
luck.
to you. Boko number 2 is now next to
Did I
Gazambo.
intimidate him by knocking out his friend?
Yes, that's also a factor. He says, Boko number 3, you got this one. Boko number 5 is on the ground and has to squabble to get his bow, but he's going to attempt to hit Sozen with double, or I don't know what to call it, extra disadvantage. Either way, he got a 1. He's only rolled a 1 in this case, and I can guarantee that's not enough to hit you. So his arrow actually just flies up directly in the air and lands back in his own face.
Wow.
What?
Well, he was laying on his back. He picked up his bow and fired up in the sky, and it came back and landed and hit him between the eyes. Headshotted himself. This Boko's dead.
As you tend to do, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they are Bokoblins. They are kind of dumb.
Did you roll a 1 or something?
Yes, he rolled 2 ones out of his disadvantage, and I figured
Wow.
he should get the lowest of lows on that one.
Oh, amazing!
Zozan.
Well, I thought Veyu would have his skulls in a row and shoot the other snake or bow guy, so I'm gonna shoot him instead now.
You're gonna shoot Veyu?
No,
No.
no.
I thought you had this one, Veyu, dumbass.
Not today, Vayu.
I meant number 4.
Okay, hang on. This is gonna be. You're gonna have to hit a target of 45. Roll.
I roll. It's an 18.
Ooh,
18 times 5. That is already plenty. That's already half. That's already double what you need to get him. So you're gonna pellet. Wait, were you aiming just for him in general, or were you aiming for a weak spot? It's
I
kind of cheating to
didn't,
say that after you already rolled, but.
Yeah, and because that I would say I'm just aiming for his body.
Alright, so you're gonna knock this one and get his attention. He turns over to you now, pissed. He has
no.
he has half a heart taken off of him. Gazambo, your
Hey,
turn.
you take care of this.
Gazambo, your turn.
Oh, I see.
Nice. Aren't very strong.
At least I can hit them. Oh shit! Save me!
Is Gazambo out of barrels?
Yes.
Yes.
Time to get in there and start swinging.
All right. How close
Help
is one
me.
to Gazambo?
It's, number 2 is right next to you.
Ah, in range of Gazambo chop?
Yep. The famed
All right.
Gazambo chop. You've all heard of it.
The famed Gazambo. All right, Gazambo tried to chop Mokoblin.
Alright, so that is. Roll.
All right, roll. Gazambo unsure if dice is 6. 6, not 9. 6.
Well, you're going to do exactly 6 points of damage to him, which is enough to knock him unconscious. The one Gazambo chop, that's all it takes. Boom, baby!
Boom, Gazambo chop. Many moons of training.
Okay.
Good job, brother.
For you.
Thank you, brother.
So
That
1,
was-
2, and 5 are out.
Correct. 2. No, not 5. Oh, yeah, 5's dead.
Not 5.
5's
That's
dead.
the one that.
And
he
then
killed himself.
there's one more that I'm forgetting about that's dead. Number 4.
1. Oh.
No.
Wait.
Four?
Oh, yeah, it is number 1. It was number 1.
Yeah, that was the one I hit with my club, right?
So there's only one more with the club left, and it's in front of Sonora. Oh, wait, number 2 is dead. There.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
Because
this-
Gonzalo, that was your turn. Sonora, it's your turn.
So it's just number 3 who was hit by the barrel, and number 4 who's still on the platform.
Yeah.
Okay. So how is number 3 close to me?
Yeah, right next to you. He hit you a
And
second
already-
ago.
Okay, right. And he already took damage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna try to also hit him with my club.
Okay, roll. Roll, right power. 4?
4.
I believe in your muscles.
Okay. See what I can do for you. Alright, well, if he wasn't already hit by your barrel, this would not have done anything. This wouldn't have been enough. But because he was already hit by your barrel, it was enough to knock him unconscious. So,
Oh,
Ooh,
Nice.
good. That's what I was
Aha! Gazombo help.
um, that only leaves one Bokoblin left. And it's, Veyu's turn. Redemption arc.
I left him for you.
I'm gonna just glare at Zozin. And you know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna do a trick shot. Oh, I don't know whatever his weak point is, but I'm just gonna fucking try to shoot him in the eyeball.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be like,
Nat 1, Nat 1.
That's a 13.
Okay.
Okay. 13 times 5. This is plenty to hit him in this weak spot. And the eyeball is quite a weak spot for a Bokoblin, because their brains are kind of back there. So, you let go of this arrow in slow motion. It gracefully glides through the air. And it pierces him through the eyeball, through the brain, right through the other side, killing him instantly. Therefore, all 4 of you managed to take out a Bokoblin. Well,
need to kill him.
Zozen, 2 of them are dead, 2 of them are unconscious. Zozen, you actually didn't kill any of them. One of them killed themselves. One of them killed themselves.
He persuaded one.
And Sonora, you got 2 kills in there, so
Gazombo definitely helped with the...
yeah, that was a team up of Sonora and Gazombo. I'm proud of you because through 1 round of combat all the way through, you managed to defeat all the enemies.
Yay!
So that's
See,
one crisis
the
averted.
pushing was a good job.
Now you've got
I want to
your.
ask you something off the outside of the game. What are you planning? Did you plan that when you put the barrels there?
No, I didn't know what you were gonna use them for. I thought maybe they were gonna use them as a shield, or maybe you'd take cover behind them, or like go inside of them and like duck. I did not expect barrel rolling or throwing, but I put them out there to see what happens. So that's
Okay,
why I love this game.
Something happened.
Something definitely happened.
Gerudo bowling.
You guys can open those 6 treasure chests.
Hell yeah.
I jumped down. Wait, no, I climbed down.
Should we like finish off the unconscious ones?
They're not gonna wake up. They're not gonna wake up. If you want to finish them off, then
No.
Coup de chop? Coup de chop? Oh no, coup de chop. Okay.
just to demonstrate your own cruelty.
Effectively dead.
Can
That's
we
good enough
loot
for
the
me.
bodies?
Yeah, well, can we get the other bow?
Yeah, you guys can.
yeah.
You guys can scrap them. There's 3 bows here and 2 arrows. I mean 3 clubs here and 2 bows.
Gazombo want bow.
Okay.
You want a bow?
No,
Alright,
no,
let me-
do not give us Gazombo bow. Did not work out well last time.
I mean, I already have a bow.
Are you guys gonna? Because you guys have limited pocket
Ask
spaces.
Zozen where the scar
I
is.
haven't
It's
talked
funny.
about this yet, but you each have 6 pocket spaces, including your clothes, except for Zozen, who has double pocket spaces by virtue of being a Sheikah.
Yay.
I feel
Well,
like-
I'll pick up a boat.
What? They wear cargo pants? What does she could do?
The Boko Bow, by the way, is the same stats as your slingshot, so there's no reason to use one
Oh.
over the other.
Well then.
Well,
But
different ammo.
if you
I'd
want
say
to,
different. I'd
yeah,
say
different
arrows are
ammo,
probably better
different
than
ammo.
the pellets.
If you want to have it, I'll give you a Boko Bow and some arrows. Anyone
Nah, I'll
else?
just leave
Anyone
them.
else want to pick up a
Boko
Boko
Bow.
Bow?
I'll just pick up some arrows if there are some arrows lying around. I don't know if we have like a number of arrows. Like I don't know if we're keeping track of.
I in the future I'll try to be better. I have so many things I didn't not count how many arrows got used up.
It's okay.
But
I think 2
Oh,
arrows and
Gazombo!
1 sling.
let's see here. The
Gazombo, get the Gazombo. God damn.
I could be the Gazombo bow.
Although I do actually do think Gazumbo should take a club.
But someone
I'll
can try.
take the club.
I'm only really trained in chop.
It's like a chop, but your arm's longer.
Do you want to
Longer
evenly
chop.
split? Do you want to evenly split the arrows between you and what's the ratio here between arrows going to Vayu and arrows going to Zozan?
We can split them in
Well-
half. It's fine.
Yeah.
If I ever need more arrows, I'll just bum them off them.
Alright, so you're each gonna have 45 arrows.
Cool.
Oh, did we? Get
Wow, that's a lot.
What did you say?
What's the question? I didn't
I
hear.
take, I take it we got a bunch from the Bokos.
Yeah. I
Yes,
believe so.
that's
at least.
where you got your arrows from. And there's an extra Boko bow on the ground if you want to pick it up. Otherwise, you can just leave it. Don't want to fill up your pockets too far.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see what's in the treasure chests, shall we?
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Hang
I
on.
ran
One,
towards them.
is anyone going to scalp a Boko club?
I'll take one club.
Okay.
I'll take a club.
Big pockets.
I'll take a club.
Oh yeah, because all you have is a stick.
He's Mr. Big Pockets. He's Mr. Loot.
Oh, Zozan, are you going to primary your slingshot or your bow? You can't have them both active. I need to deactivate one of them.
Deactivate the bow.
Deactivating bow now.
And then,
Vayu's like, oh, showed you up, did I?
I think the viscera speaks for itself.
Ew.
This wall is ruined.
so 6 treasure chests. How are you gonna divvy this up?
I open
Well,
number 5.
Why don't
We'll see what's in them first, and then we'll decide how to divvy it up.
All right, I'll just wrap them out one by one and assume that you're just kind of opening them like kids at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yay!
I got the clue.
The first thing that you open up is a warhammer.
Hoo-hoo.
Oh.
that seems pretty intense.
Gazumbo have slight attachment to Warhammer.
All right,
Can Gazumbo use Warhammer?
Gazambo gets
Because Samba
warhammer,
can use hammer.
and I'm assuming you're going to prioritize that over your club.
Club is quite nice though.
Hammer
God
gives
damn
you
it, Jay.
hammer gives you higher stats than club.
Gazumbo guesses.
Nice.
Alright.
Ninja with a warhammer.
That's what I was gonna say.
Subtlety is my middle Gazumbo.
I'm sure there's a Naruto character who has a hammer. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I bet you anything one of them has a big ass hammer.
There's enough
That's
episodes. There's got to be one in there somewhere.
Chat, can you confirm?
I'm gonna look up
The giant
Naruto
fan.
hammer.
Your next reward is a sword.
I feel like that should be for Sonura.
I turned into a slingshot.
Sonora
I'll
wants
take
a
the
sword? Alright.
I will gladly take the
Okay.
sword for now.
Whatever that thing is in the chat.
What?
The Kabutomari.
What the fuck is that?
It's a hammer tied to a rope that is tied to an axe.
It's
I
wielded
told you,
by.
I told you I bet anything. Thank you, chat.
Oh,
That was me. But you're
Oh,
welcome.
thank you, false man.
It's called the helm splitter.
Gazumbo have dream. Can Gazumbo have rope from previous room?
Well, the door's open.
Gazumbo will get rope and hook.
Alright, you tie. So this is not just a warhammer. This is the special Gazambo warhammer.
Yes. Gazumbo throw short distance, pull back
The
again.
Gazambo hammer, it has been named.
Good.
The
It's a
ninja hammer.
warhammer on a rope.
Your next prize is a wooden shield.
Well, I'm not gonna use that. That's for damn sure.
I feel like
And
the
if-
brothers Ozner and me.
Yeah, because Zamba has the Warhammer. Both of his hands are gonna be full, I assume.
Gazumbo have third hand.
Are you kidding?
No, you do not.
Well,
I meant.
right now.
I meant mouth like one piece, but if you want to go, there's a Gozombo
Well,
gas.
then you have to forget the mask. You can't have both. Sorry.
Oh.
No, but you can wield two things because you've got big Gerudo. I mean Goron strength.
Big meaty Goron claws.
Well, Sonora has the less health out of us two, and I can run away from situations.
Okay.
And she doesn't have a means of range attacking, and you do, so it would probably make more sense for her to have it at the
Alright,
moment
yeah.
anyway.
No, yeah.
Sonora
Gozombo
is-
doesn't actually want shield.
Sonora is
Gozombo
now
does.
currently
Gozombo
out of pocket space.
Okay.
But you have a wooden shield. So in battle, if you are in a position, let me read my combat rules about shielding, and that'll just be easier than me trying to wing it. Shields and armor can both reduce the amount of damage taken on every turn. Armor's effective passive. However, shield's effects will only take if the user is standing upright and attentive when damage is received. So, if you're braced yourself, if you are ready, then you will have reduced damage from whatever the next
Okay,
attack
cool.
is.
I like that.
Neat.
All right. Yeah. If there's anything else that we feel like should go to me, I'll just drop the club.
Okay.
Or
The
my
next
pants.
chest opens, and a goblin comes out of it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Gozombo hit with hammer!
Please let him hit him with the hammer.
Gazamba smacks it with the hammer. Roll, please. Roll, please.
Roll.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get my Sheikah slate. Boop. Gozombo roll 16.
Okay. That will do it. That Bokoblin passes out instantly.
The goblin is reduced to a
What are you gonna
fine
do? Carry it
paste.
in your carry it in your pockets.
I have the space.
What is he probably like? Hi guys, like boo!
He's like, what a relaxing rest it was in the dark box. Whose turn next for sleep make?
Sorry, ninja reflexes.
Yeah, the box opens as soon as he pops out. Gazombo hits it with the hammer. We all just get hit by a fine wave of like goblin viscera. Well,
It was gonna give us our next quest.
Hey, I just flipped into the Discord and just saw this image of the arrow contest. Who drew this?
yeah.
Oh, that's what's Frogdor.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you, Frogdor, for the very first
art?
fan
Whoa, we
art.
gotta get
For the
that.
very
Where's
first
that
fan
at?
art of Scattered Hero.
It's amazing.
Alright, there's one more treasure chest.
Do we hold on? No, I walk over to Gazombo. I put my wing around his shoulder, and I lead him over to the box that's still closed. Friend, buddy, would you mind doing me a favor?
Yes.
Pick up the box.
Pick up the box.
And then
Okay,
I make
then.
with my wings, like in a clutched near each other, I make like a vigorous shaking motion.
Oh! Rumbly, 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 rumbly. What noise do Gazombo hear?
Glass.
Ah, fuck!
So, rumbly, 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 rumbly.
Using your HD rumble, you can detect that there are 4 glass things in here.
Stop.
They're
Did
probably
we hear
rupees.
shatter or just tinking?
No shattering, just tinks.
Oh.
Unless you continue.
Gazombo gently put down the box.
Samo gently.
Bonk.
I want to tell you that the contents of these were pre-planned, and there was glass in here already. I didn't just make that up to fuck with you.
Oh, just opened it.
Okay. Gazombo takes off the lid.
Okay. You get 2 health potions and 2 stamina potions.
Goodness.
Ooh.
Ah.
Those require pocket space.
What?
Can she drink one like immediately?
Ah,
Does she
yeah,
have to,
sure. Someone else has to hold it for her.
Actually, hang on.
Because you can't hold it in her pocket.
Am I
I'll
allowed
hold
to
it.
know how many stamina it replaces?
It gives you 5. Each will give you 5. 5 hearts for the health, and the staminas are going to fill up 3 rings.
Okay, in that case, I heal myself with Song of Healing.
Okay. I assume your roll's gonna do it, but let's just roll anyway.
Oh, okay, I will roll. 12.
Okay, that does it. You are fully healed, and then you're gonna drink a stamina potion, so your stamina is fully repaired.
Yep.
So that leaves us with 2 healing potions and 1 stamina potion. Who would like to?
I can carry them. I can run fast if someone needs them.
I just tried to move the scroll bar. God damn it.
I prefer my potions stirred, not shaken, though.
What is that?
Well,
Just-
you run
just
and you
some J
shake them all
bullshit.
up.
Just some J bullshit. You already shook them all up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Can I just have one of the health potions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I guess
can
that's up to
carry them.
Zozin.
Yeah, that's what I was
You can
thinking.
carry the health, and I can carry the stealth, the stamina.
Health and the stealth. All right. Well,
Okay.
we've got 2 and 1, so I only need 1. So I'll just take the 1 health potion. You can decide who gets the other 2.
Well, I'll carry the health and stamina then, so I can
Okay.
get them to people if they need them.
So
Yeah.
Veyu's gonna carry 1 health potion. Zozin's gonna carry 1 health potion, 1 stamina potion.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be like the healers. Like I'm gonna use magic to heal, and you're gonna run around with like medkits.
Dumping potions down people's throats.
I need a medikit.
Yeah, you're the scout and the medic.
You're the scetic.
I am a medikit.
He's just batting the potions at people.
Oh, if I were a bard, it would be Lucio.
Who touched my hammer?
Okay.
His name is
do it to
Sasha.
Wait, where's the key though?
The key was at the bottom of this treasure chest because I forgot about it when I wrote this.
Of course
When
it
I-
was. Oh gosh, there's something else in here. Hold on. All right, so
Should
that's-
Gozambo rattle the box again?
No.
It's a magic box, has more stuff.
Are you gonna walk through the door again?
Yeah, we should probably get moving through the door.
Okay. And this,
Anything else besides
and
to
this-
wake up?
you're done with this room unless you want to like drag up a goblin with you or something. Why did
No.
Okay.
When Gozambo does have
No.
a question. When I grab rope, did I also get the hook?
No, because I don't want to give you a hook.
The hook disintegrated. Moving on.
Okay, Gozambo.
The hook poofed away into dream magic.
No, hook again.
All right. You are now in a third room of this dungeon.
Can I guess what the number is?
Is there a flag?
Go
with the
ahead.
number 2?
Yep, there's a flag. It says 2.
It's the number. Wow.
Paulson already said it. Underneath that flag is a wooden sign, and that's all that's on the floor with you. However, there's
Abandon hope, all ye who
There's
enter
about a-
here.
there's about a 10-foot gap between the floor and the 3 other walls. And looking down this gap, there's some sort of electrified water. It's probably not something you want to touch. And
Well, I'm
the
gonna touch it.
walls each have a square 4x4 foot panel on them. 3 of them, because it's not counting the wall that you were walking away from. So 3 panels on 3 walls. And
Okay.
one of the panels looks like it was made of a different material than the others. You do not see any exit door in this room.
Okay, and the sign is across the gap.
No, the sign's on the floor with you.
Okay.
So can we read the sign?
Yeah.
Yep, you can
Do
read
any of
it.
us know how to read?
As long as you guys, as long as you all read Hylian.
None of us took reading. Shit.
Can
what does it say?
Gozambo use hammer on different colored wall?
No.
It's all the way over there. There's like
You
a
know-
big gap in the floor,
But he-
right?
I'm going.
Gozambo can throw hammer.
I'm gonna paste this into the Discord so that you guys can read it. Whatever character is gonna read it in their voice.
Okay.
Should
Wisdom.
Sonora read?
Sure, why not? Wisdom, courage, power. All virtues hope for affection. But can all 3 keep your attention? Only when they're satisfied can the waves be nullified. It sounds dirty.
It's very dirty.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Gozambo agreed is a little dusty.
So, do
I
we
smack him at the back of
Thank
his
you,
head.
Gizamo. Thank you, Gizamo.
He takes no damage. It hurts him emotionally.
Gozambo's sad.
Can I fly over and inspect the panels?
Yeah, so the panels on the north and the west are smooth and metallic. The panel on the east is soft and spongy.
Ugh.
Spongy. Ugh.
Yummy.
I prod at it.
Oh,
with, I guess I
also,
can't roll fire.
yeah, when you touch it, it lights up.
Oh.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, we're
when-
gonna fall again!
But
Gozambo,
when,
get on
but
front!
when you let go, it stops.
Well, that's
More accurately, when you touch one of them, it stays lit, and then when you touch another one, the first one goes out, and then the second one goes on.
Okay, so
Okay, so they all light up, including the spongy and metallic ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
interesting.
Ryu, random question about my character.
Mm-hmm.
What is my electric resistance like?
You take half damage when you're electrified.
Okay.
Go and swim.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Gizamo, throw me.
Gozambo okay to try.
I'm a yellow Pikmin, y'all.
Throw me over the gap.
Can Gozambo try that?
Oh yeah, sure. Where are you gonna throw him?
Is there a lip for him to land on?
No.
He's just gonna hit the wall and like fall down and die.
With wings.
Gozambo wish he had hook.
Throw me at sponge.
A sponge?
Vayu, while you were over at the sponge, you can note that it's not something that you can grab onto on its own.
Okay.
It's soft, but it doesn't have anything to grab on.
Hey, it was off my my crash.
Are the panels like above the water?
Yes.
Okay, so there's like a big, basically just a big pool of electric water.
Yeah, let me describe what would have happened if Gazamba threw Zoz in. He'd touch it, the light would turn on, and then he'd fall in the water and die.
Oh.
Gozambo's still okay to try.
So yeah, like I imagine you're standing at the foot of a pool, only the pool is recessed maybe like a couple of feet down or whatever and electrified. But on the wall to like the left across the like hole and to the right across the hole are like where the panels are.
Well,
That's what I'm imagining.
all three are the same distance from the floor. They all have a 10-foot gap between them. So let me use my DM magic and draw a picture for you. Sorry,
Cool,
audio
nice.
only listeners.
Wisdom, courage, power.
Check us out on YouTube. for
Check
the
us out on
picture.
YouTube and watch us on Twitch to see it live. Participate in our
Ooh,
chat.
MS Paint map. It's so,
So
good.
I think maybe we should try to figure out a way to touch all three panels at once.
Oh, I like the
we could
shading.
Shoot them.
But all virtues love perfection,
Okay.
but can all three keep your attention? Only when they're satisfied can waste be nullified.
So I've now drawn a diagram of the room. The four of you
Okay.
are on the floor, and then there's a gap filled with electric water, 10 feet in every direction. Across them, 3 panels on each wall. Well, one
Okay, so
panel
we're
on each
a
wall.
square platform that's kind of peninsulated out into the pool.
Right.
Yeah.
The door that you came from is this way.
All right.
Can I run and jump towards one of the panels?
Don't you'll fall and die.
Okay.
Again.
No one is jumping into the pool of water.
So there you can fly around and touch one of them.
So
Hang on. And they're like too far away to like touch with a weapon, right?
they're like 10 feet away. Yeah.
Well, do they even respond to the weapons? That's not something you've tested yet.
Hey, can
Alright.
you poke it with your arrow?
Yeah. Yeah, try
Rolling my
poking it
eyes,
with
I
an arrow.
land next to them and I just shoot the spongy surface.
Your arrow sticks to it.
Does it light up?
No, it doesn't light up, but the arrow is now jammed into the sponge.
Huh.
Okay.
Gozambo throws those in at the arrow. Catch it.
Wait.
Yeah.
He stopped mid-toss, just about to let go.
Oh, what?
Tie
What?
with a rope.
I was gonna say if we like could tie a rope to an
Well-
arrow.
Well, you did bring a rope with you.
So we could.
But
grab
it's on hammer.
Untie from hammer.
But it's good
Okay.
not.
Just hear me out for a second.
Yes.
So we shoot the spongy with an arrow with a rope on it. Gazambo holds one end to keep it taut enough for someone like Zozen maybe to like sort of climb over and touch it.
Okay.
Vayu touches another one. I'm not sure if that would work. That sounds extremely dangerous and ill-advised, but that's all I got right now.
I mean, I would.
I also don't know if I could freeze this water. Or if I tried to, how much it would be.
Your radius isn't wide enough to cover the whole thing. You could freeze some water, but you don't know if that would stop the electricity
Could I
either.
freeze enough to like make a platform for me to get over to one of the panels?
In theory, but the water's too low down for you to be able to reach it.
Okay.
You could
I didn't realize
maybe
it
you'd
was
maybe have
so
a standing
recessed.
point, but you'd need a little more height.
Okay. So maybe if we had it on somebody's shoulders.
Is there a way to
Jumbo.
grab toward on the sponge and stick to it?
Is there a way to do what?
To grab
Grab the
onto the sponge.
sponge. He said. I think he said no. that
No,
we
you
couldn't
can't grab the
onto it.
sponge, though. I don't see why you couldn't grab the arrow.
If we had
Yeah.
like two arrows.
All
to
right.
suck-
So, how about this? We can tie a rope to an arrow. I'll shoot the arrow into the sponge. He can at least climb, like hold on to the rope, and that way, at least he'll be able to, I don't know, like rappel off of the wall to get back.
So I think
Like
as
kick
long as-
himself off the wall while holding the rope to get back.
Yes, hang on. Wisdom, courage, power is all virtues long for affection, but can all three keep your attention? Well, when they're satisfied, can waste you. So I'm guessing from the writing that we have to touch all three at the same time. Are we all agreeing there?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
current goal.
Okay.
And how about if he does that with the spongy one, I could just fly over and touch another one, and then Sonora can do sort of what she was talking about, where she'll freeze the water. We can at least see if it stops the electricity long enough for her to step on the platform with Gazambo, and the two of them can like piggyback to touch the third one.
Yeah. So we're thinking
Yeah,
Zozen,
yeah, yeah.
like uses arrows to climb onto the sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gazambo and I piggyback onto an ice platform to touch the one, and then Vayu just flies to the other.
Yeah, I like this plan. It's easy for
Okay,
me.
so the question is, how do we get Zozen to the spongy wall?
I mean, I take the rope, untie it from the hammer, I tie it onto the arrow, I hand Zozen the end that used to be tied to the hammer.
Yeah.
Take it. Take it.
I'll try.
So how big are these panels?
I said they're 4 foot by 4 foot.
Okay, so not very big.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot the panel. Am I good to just hit it, or do I need to roll?
Nah, you're fine. If you missed, you just try again. So
Okay. So my arrow lodges in, I guess, next to the other arrow I shot into it, and now he has a rope that's attached to the wall.
so you're gonna tight rope over there?
Well, he can just like.
Monkey bar it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe what I was thinking is if like we hold the other end so that he can sort of like climb it.
So yeah, like, how high? I guess I should ask. Is the platform or the
Above the
panel?
water.
Above the
Let's.
water.
Yeah, I'd say, 10 feet.
Okay,
How
so
far is the panel from the platform?
10 feet.
Okay.
so if we hold one end, he can like monkey bar all the way over to the wall, and at least while he's right next to the wall, even if we let go of the rope, he'll still be able to just hang on to the rope and be the 10 feet above the water.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and still be able to touch it, hopefully.
Yeah,
I mean, does that sound good to everybody?
yeah. I
Yeah,
like
sweet.
it. That
Worth a
sounds pretty
shot.
good. Yeah.
All right. So before we before we do that, do we want to test the ice thing, or
I mean,
How much
I
stamina?
don't know ice to conduct electricity, but I'm not sure about the rules of this universe. At any
I guess
rate,
we're gonna have to find out, aren't we?
All right, so the east one is the spongy one.
Yes.
Okay, so I cast Kotake's Lullaby by the north panel.
All right.
How is my electric resistance?
Non-existent.
Oh, okay.
You are
You're fireproof
electric prone.
Oh,
Okay, so I'll just,
man.
And the
Nice.
water freezes
That's
beneath
freaking
you.
cool.
I know. I love that Wander's got his little.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn, man.
Woo! That was a nice hiccup.
Wow, that was
Reminding me
weird.
I haven't saved
Oh.
this whole game. Okay.
oh,
so-
we have to make sure we can get Gazumbo down without breaking through the ice.
Yeah.
Is the ice just like floating on top of it, or is it frozen all the way down?
It's frozen on top. You've created a walkway between you and the
Okay.
platform.
Oh, nice, like an ice bridge.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm very worried that Gazumbo's just gonna break through the ice as soon as he steps on there.
If he cannonballs,
Zombo.
if he cannonballs, he does. If he just steps onto it, you're good.
If he walks like a
Zombo lay
normal
on feet.
person.
Ninja.
It is 10 feet down though.
Well,
if you
Can
if
I
you
like
stand on
lower
top of
myself
it,
down?
Just like gently lower yourself down off the ledge.
Okay. Gazumbo, very careful.
well, hold
Okay.
on.
Wait, wait.
Everybody, slow down. We need to get Zozen over to the right side first.
I'm already holding there.
Oh, we already did that. Okay, never mind.
think-
Oh yeah, well you're not
no,
there
no.
because you guys said
Oh, no, no, no,
before we
okay.
do that, let's this figured out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I want either Sonora or Gazambo, one of them, to help me hold the rope.
Okay, in that case, before Gazumbo goes down, I will jump
You know,
down.
you guys haven't talked in character in a long time. I think it's kind of hurting the integrity of the show.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on, fine.
God.
Douchebag
All right,
mode
everybody.
activate.
In that case, and doing the whole thing with the rope, and I shoot it over, and it clicks. I holding the other end of the rope. I look to the lot of them. Now, forgive me for saying so, but you seem to be the most, and I kind of make like the width motion with my two palms, sturdiest of us. I say, handing
And
the other
proud. Oh,
to Kasano. You hold on to this, and you, the hairy one, get to crossing, please.
Hair from the shin down or top head.
Zozen, get across!
All right, you don't need to yell.
What did you call me?
Did you just call me hairy?
I'm a climb. I'm a climb.
Okay, so as he gets across the other end, so we get to the point where he's like pretty much pressed up against the wall, holding on to the rope.
Yeah, when he touches it, it lights up.
Wonderful.
Nice.
All right then.
And
So
this
I-
is hurting my eyes, guys.
Then close them.
Oh,
Oh.
I can't see.
I take it that the two of you can handle this, I say, motioning north. I take it that the two of you...
I'm sorry. I was distracted. Okay.
north. What? Direct? What?
Nope.
Someone have compass?
Right, very well. So, I'm sorry. I was distracted by what happened.
God damn. Okay, Zozen is over here. This has been accomplished.
Yeah.
Vayu looks at Gazambo and Sonora and motions towards the northern wall, saying, I take it the two of you can handle this on your own.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As long as he doesn't break through the ice.
Excellent.
Thing, which we've already done.
In that case, he says, just taking off, flying towards this wall, and
Okay.
just sitting there, like, nonchalantly leaning against the panel. I'll be here.
Okay, all right. So Vayu has
He's cool.
pressed his hand against the platform. Zozen has his hand against his whole body, really, against the spongy one. So two of the lights are on. Gazambo lowers himself as gently as he can onto the ice. It cracks a little bit under his feet, but it doesn't
Oh,
burst.
oh, oh.
And then Sonora, I guess, piggybacks on top of him.
All right. It would piggybacking break.
No, the ice is still fine.
Don't give me damn ideas.
The ice is still fine. Now, Gazambo, you can feel
Alright,
kind of
Gazambo,
you can
be
feel
very
static under your
careful.
toes, but
Ooh.
it's not hurting you. It's just kind of a tickle on your toes.
Oh no, he's ticklish!
As the two of you,
Careful, Gazambo. Just walk over to the panel so I can touch it.
Okay, okay, hey, ooh.
the ice is a little slippery, but
Yeah,
you're
you.
taking a few baby steps until you make it all the way to the other side, and then Sonora at last touches the panel. And the second that all three lights are turned on at the same time, the water instantly begins to drain.
Oh no! Yeah.
So the ice that you're on shatters and you fall in, but the water is no longer electric, so you don't take any
Gazambo
damage.
throws her over to the ledge.
And the two of you are now on the ground, Sonora and Gazambo, and right in front of you is the door. It was underwater, and
Oh.
it's not
Nice.
locked.
Undo. Gazambo does not do that.
You could like lower yourselves down, I guess.
How?
Yeah.
You should be able to just slide down the rope.
Yeah.
Too
But
easy.
I can't see it.
Open your
Open
eyes!
your eyes!
Oh.
Why is there no
Yeah.
end score in this game?
I'm gonna rappel down then.
I
And
just fly over to the doorway, shaking my head the entire time.
Hey, I think Asama wants the rope back, so can you untie it?
I fly over, I snatch it in between my talons, I fucking rip it out of the wall. I come back and I drop it on you.
Ow.
Yay!
Thank
you.
goodness we don't have tear ducts. Can I move on? And by
No.
we, I mean the
Alright.
Rito people.
Oh. Oh. What is it? Gazambo has cried before.
What? Anyway, can we just go through the door already?
I'm already there.
We
Okay.
do.
You open the door, and the little bit of remaining water that was with you while you were down here rushes past your feet and then drains into a floor drain into this last room. So, or presumably last room at least. On the north wall of this room is an open door labeled ceremony. On the west wall, closed door with no knobs or handles, and it's labeled danger. And between both of them in the northwest corner is a familiar Korok standing beneath a flag marked 1.
I'm running
You-
towards him.
Now I finally have a bow and arrow.
No, don't.
Oh, shit.
Team viewer crash, hang on. Give it just a second.
Don't
Mental pause, mental pause.
We're on the last act, fellas. Home stretch.
That's alright. Oh man, I am in no rush at all. I'm having a blast with this.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm having fun too.
Oh my god.
Despite the fact that I'm having fun. I'm willing to stay up a little bit later, but...
Yay!
It shouldn't be too. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be another hour.
Well, that's good.
Gazambo
that's,
will try.
So yeah, you're in here with this Korok now.
And I draw my bow, and I point the arrow at the Korok, and again...
No, Veu, no, down.
He's been here the entire time. In fact, I have reason to believe that all of this is his fault.
How did he get through the doors?
Further reason to why he has something to do with all of this.
I suppose you're all wondering why you four have been brought here.
Yes, very agitatedly so.
He can speak.
That is your voice?
Yeah, the voice is coming from the Korok that's in the corner of the room.
Oh.
Well, good. If it can talk, it can explain itself.
Yes, I can. You see, I'm not what I appear. And he places his hands on his little leaf mask and removes it.
No.
Revealing a very rough and defined man's face.
Can I shoot him now?
Gazambo considering.
I know I appear to you as a Korok, but I assure you that I am actually a brave knight of Hyrule. My name is Maverick, My original body has been lost to the echoes of time, forgotten even by my captain. You see,
Good?
neither she nor I have existed outside this realm of dreams in 100 years. I'm sure you all have many questions that will be answered in due time, but there's still the matter of your final trial.
You look scary. And I'm
Trial?
saying something. I grew up in a Goron village.
Zing.
I insist that you look past my face and see my character within. I am a very brave and noble soul, and I mean you no ill will.
Oh no, I'm
Please
so
take on the Korok leaf.
We'll listen to you, but please put the mask back on.
no.
Take on? Please
Keep it
take
off.
on me.
He puts it on his forehead and says, Trial 1, which is to your left, is completely optional. You've already proven yourself in the previous 3 rooms, so now my captain would like to meet with you. She's just beyond this ceremony door. However, there's an additional reward that you can only receive should you take the final trial. You'll have to fight a beast that is more terrifying than any moblin, bokoblin, or stalfos. After it has been defeated, you will receive a reward. All you have to do is open that door by having all 4 of you place your hands on it at the same time. After that, the monster will be unleashed and there will be no backing out. But again, it's entirely optional. The choice
Gozambo's hand's already on the door.
is yours.
I'm just gonna test this new sword out.
So that's 2 hands on the door.
There's treasure inside, but scary.
Well, Zozan, I say, putting my wing around his shoulder and casually, like, kind of walking alongside of him like a friend. You see, there are times in life where you really need to stop and consider what's more important, and I kind of push his head against the door. and touch my wing.
Alright, and at that instant, the door opens. The door opens, and there is no going back. The Korok is gone.
Oh no!
You.
You see a dark room ahead of you through the door.
Well, look at it this way. If we lose, you can blame it on me. And I just walk into the room.
The room is pitch black, and you can't even tell what's the floor and what's the wall. But you can see each other. And then in the center of the room, it forms. A phantom beast with the armored body of a man, but the head of a skeleton, loosely attached by protruding growths of skin. And it's twice the size of Gazambo, your largest party member, wielding a massive, jagged sword.
Why the fuck did you do this?
Oh,
Can't hug that.
Excited. Oh, is there a picture of it, or are we just imagining?
No, I didn't draw this one because I don't think I could.
There.
big
this
demony
one's-
skeleton warrior guy. Got it.
This one's up
Okay.
to your imagination.
Okay, so big jaggedy sword.
So are we rolling initiative?
Yes, please do.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I'm a row.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
So who first?
I rolled a 15,
So,
Oh.
you go first.
but my speed's pretty low, so.
Ah. Well, my speed is non-existent.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me take this one at a time. Who goes first? Who
Well, I
goes
got a
first?
15.
Okay.
15 plus 1 is 16.
Thank you. Hang on. I gotta look
Where
at my
it-
own rules. So that's half your level 3.
So 19?
Yep.
I think that's...
And-
No, I got lower last time.
Who's next?
I also wrote a 15.
Okay. Your speed is zilch, so you're gonna get an 18.
Gazambo, stealthy, not fast.
It's that slow stealth they've been talking about.
That creepy
New and
step.
improved slow stealth. Who's next? Who's
I
next?
rolled an
Come
eight-
get him.
I rolled an 18.
18 plus your speed of 2, 20. plus 3, 23. Okay? I rolled one more time.
Wait, what?
I want Sonora to roll one more time.
Oh, okay. 2.
Okay. All right. But sorry, you tied with the Phantom's initiative, so I had to roll you again to see who gets to go first.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
never good.
So the 2 is not good.
Yeah.
You
Well,
go
I mean,
first.
you're still going to attack more than Veo and Gazambo, but the Phantom's going to go first technically. Zozen, you have to roll still.
3.
Okay, but
Well, he's
3
got the
plus
highest speed.
3. That's 12. No, that's 12. 15. 15. So, Zozen, you're a scout. Why are you the lowest of these rolls? Gazambo got an 18 here.
Aha! I learned well from Zozen, yes.
So you're each going to attack 3 times, except for Sonora and the Phantom, who are going to attack 4.
Jesus.
And I've got the combat order.
I was supposed to be the fast one.
No, you're the slow one in this one, buddy. It's because you're so scared. You're scared shitless.
Must be that head wound you received before we started.
Okay, so this is fun.
Maybe it's weak to hammer.
So Phantom's gonna go first. And let me open. I actually don't have my Phantom stats open yet. Hang on 1 second.
How long
Prepared
is my
and
rope
member.
again? Can I add to this thing?
What? No.
I can't like run around its legs and tie it up and trip it.
Did you say Ada?
Yeah, add.
AT-AT, Jay.
Yeah, add.
No.
I said no, not understanding what you meant. Now I understand what you mean, and no.
It hasn't changed
Alright.
my opinion.
Fine.
In fact, it has enhanced my current opinion.
Enhanced. All right.
Okay. So the very first thing it's going to do is summon a blue phantom fireball from its body and shoot it forward. You hear a haunting, ghostly song as this happens. But there is now a fiery fireball coming at you made of ghostly energy.
Oh man, that ghostly fireball's fiery and ghostly, guys. Watch out. As it's launched towards us.
Yeah. Now,
Definitely fire, though, right?
Oh wait, fire. Gazambo is safe.
yeah.
Everybody jump behind Gazambo.
Actually, if you want to do that, I'll allow that.
Okay.
I will be your wall.
Now, Zozen, you're also wearing fireproof protection.
Oh yeah, shit.
Oh,
So
actually, fire. Not,
So each of us will hide behind. Wait, she also has. Oh, is that?
she has heat
also
resist. She has heat resistant, but not fire resistant.
Oh, okay. So
okay, so
Somehow that's different.
okay,
I'm
so
gonna
those
jump
ones actually
behind Gazambo.
fireproof.
I don't know.
Somehow
about
that's different. Sunscreen's heat resistant.
Yeah.
Fire is
Yeah.
not gonna.
It's
Okay,
called
yeah.
being swarthy.
anything
So Zosen's actually like fireproof.
As long as he's wearing those clothes, he is.
Okay, good to
So
know.
it's Veu and Sonora who have to get behind them, and Sonora,
I'm
you've got your
behind
shield.
Gazambo.
So as
Well,
this,
Well, my shield is wood, so
your shield is wood.
so I do not want to use that. Throw that away on this fireball.
Get
Good
behind
call.
the fur child.
The two of you are taking cover behind your fireproof members, and I'm gonna say you're gonna take half damage from this.
Zumbo will stick out his arms if it helps.
You're not going to catch on fire, which would normally happen under normal conditions, but you are going to take 2 hearts each.
Oh wow!
Oh.
It's okay. We got this. We
Okay.
got this.
Now it's Sonora's turn.
Stop creeping towards that door.
The Phantom's attacks are very front-loaded.
So, could we send our fast member to run around in circles and confuse him?
We gotta
It's
hit him
still
in
not
the
my turn.
Your fast
In the back
member
front.
is getting only 3 turns here. Oh, wait a minute. I added an extra layer of turns to all of you. Let's get rid of that.
There you go.
Okay. That's a change. Alright, I'm open to suggestions here.
Can
Can
you freeze it?
I feel like
You
Are
can't
the
freeze
songs?
it. You can't
I
freeze
Okay.
would guess
The
not.
songs aren't
Also,
black
I feel like I
magic.
should maybe save my stamina for healing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fair. I guess.
Can
do you
I-
want to run up and conk it?
Can I Gozemba chop with hammer?
On your
Not
turn.
your yet.
Remember, it has a turn right after mine, so I feel like if I go up and stab it, it'll just attack me right away.
Whap you.
Well, I mean, do you want to just wait for it? We don't know if it will walk up to us. It might just stay over there and can like unload fireballs on us all day.
This is truth.
Gomez,
here-
my suggestion is take your heads between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Gozemba can do that!
My recommendation as the support class is that you're going to buff someone else's weapon with your Kotoka's Lullaby or Kuwame's Kuwame's Lullaby.
So it did use a fire attack. Could I buff something with ice?
yes, you can.
Like arrows, maybe?
Make
Yeah.
Gozemba's hammer heavier!
Well, you'll only be able to buff one arrow with ice.
And it'll
but-
use a whole stamina.
You know, it seems a little fair because if you boosted a sword, that would last all battle. So I'm going to instead retcon and say that you can boost 10 arrows.
Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. Okay,
It's an
Vega
evolving game
goes-
system.
Vega is the next person after me to go, so I'm gonna buff 10 of Veyu's arrows with ice.
Okay. That would be your turn, and there goes a stamina bar. Wheel, I guess, if the chat's gonna bug me about that.
That was Jay.
Oh, if Jay's gonna bug me about that.
Fuck your bars, man!
No.
Okay.
Phantom's gonna go again. It vanishes for a second, and then reappears directly in front of you. That's its
Ow!
turn.
Shit! Hi.
Oh, this is my favorite kind!
Sonora, you go.
Well, okay, it doesn't have another turn for a while, so I'm gonna stab it with my sword.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if this is still a problem, but I think Waluigi said they can't see mine or Jay's hearts.
Did I? Oh, I must have the screen cropped weird. Yeah, that's still a problem. 1 second. Whee! There you go.
All right, I got. Is there a weak spot I should go for, or do I not know?
You'd
The
have to
heart.
guess.
Go for his heart.
What? Describe this thing to me again.
Body of a armored knight man, twice the tall of Skazambo, head of a skeleton with some growths of skin that connect the skull to the body.
Okay.
There we go.
What does it have? Arms?
Yes, it does. And it's holding a sword.
In which arm?
The left hand.
It's left.
Yes.
Okay. And is its arm like a skeleton arm?
It's an armor, so you don't know. There could be flesh in there. There could be ghostly.
Okay,
whisk
so it's
in
still
there.
armored.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What about its hand?
Armor. Yeah, everything from the neck down is armor.
Okay.
That's what I'm imagining anyway. Or
Guys,
just put in the chat.
I'm thinking maybe I could try to disarm it by attacking its weapon hand. What do you guys think?
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
That sounds like it would be a called shot, though.
Okay, so here's the thing. Precision attacks can be done with melee weapons. It means you have an incredibly short distance to go. But then if you aim for a weak spot, you can do things like knock weapons out of people's hands.
Okay, but I have no precision bonus.
Right. It's the
But-
fact that it's a very close distance means that I can tell you the number right now before you even risk it. It's gonna be, you're gonna have to hit a 10.125. You're gonna have to hit a 13.
Or higher. Oh.
Yeah. So no. If you roll, that's times 5. So I say there's a very good chance you're gonna make this hit.
You have to roll higher
Okay.
than a 3.
Yeah.
And would this also be doing damage? So what would I roll for strength or precision or both?
This would only do half a heart of damage. It would be a roll of precision.
Okay.
Hmm.
But I'm going for disarm.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go to disarm it.
Okay. Roll.
I roll 12.
12. Okay. Times. I mean, it's already enough, but let's find out. Times 60 plus 0. Okay, that's 60 over 13. You did. That's plenty. In fact, you chop his hand off and it drops the sword.
Nice.
And its hand is still connected to the sword on the ground.
Ooh.
Ew.
That doesn't bode well, but okay. That's my turn. Right?
Right.
Is that my turn?
Yep. And you did half a heart of damage to it. Veyu, you go.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, so does he have like a weak point, like where he shot the fireball from or something, or?
And
Gotta be able
the
to
fireball, as
target.
far as you can tell, just came from its whole body.
Okay.
Whoosh.
So would I be able to like call a spot on its body for like extra damage, or?
Yeah, the thing is that you don't know for sure that it's going to do extra damage. You can say, I aim for the head, but it's up to me when it hits whether that's going to do extra damage or not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna aim for the head. I'm going to knock one of my ice arrows, courteously provided by Sonura, and I'm
Welcome.
going to lean over Gazambo's shoulder and like whisper, "Oh, move!"
Clenching.
And oh shit, that's a 20.
A nat 20? Okay,
It's a
hang
20.
on. This
Oh
only...
boy.
Oh, hell yes.
Woo-wee. So 20 times 5 is 100. Plus your... That's plus 4. 104 over 13. Alright, this arrow clears his head, actually splits his skull in half.
Jeez.
And at the same time freezes both halves of the skull. And that's your turn.
Wow.
Did it do
Okay.
damage or?
Oh, it did do damage. I'm keeping that to myself.
Okay.
Is it still alive?
It's not moving.
Oh, so.
But nothing else has happened,
Well,
so...
Yeah, I'm saying that you should do your next turn, but it is not moving.
I will say.
Now, from behind him, I, having hit him with that arrow and freezing him, I, like, put the bow down, and I push my wing out over Gazambo's head and say, "No! The hammer!"
How high can Gozembo jump?
Hammer time.
Kizumbo can jump like a ninja. It's freaking crazy jumps over here. What do you want to do?
Right. Gozembo like to jump up and try to smash the head.
Okay. Yeah, you can jump that high, sure.
All right, here we go.
Boy,
Alright. It is my turn, right?
Yeah.
yeah, you're up.
All right, roll dice. 16.
Not bad.
16.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
With your strength score?
Yeah. Well, 16 plus, what do you have now? 6 plus 10.
10?
Yeah. 6, so 26 divided
Uh-huh.
divided by 2. 13
13.
is what you did to him. Now let me check
Okay.
let me check his health real quick.
Do I get the Shadow of the Ice too? Is there like extra cool stuff for that?
Yeah, you swing and the ice shatters underneath your hammer and there's nothing left. He has no head left.
Yo!
And then all the armor falls apart. There was nothing inside of it.
Yeah!
You won?
Did we
So
kill it?
You win?
I might just go and grab the sword in my turn now.
Hang on. I want to.
Well, it might not be dead.
No, it's dead. I want to play the thing. I
Oh.
can't find the. Here it is. Okay, so this armor falls to the ground, an empty shell, and you can feel the spirit leaving as you've completely decimated this phantom beast.
My brother.
And Zozin did nothing.
And Zozin did nothing.
Once again, Zozin doesn't win by absolutely
I'm here.
So you're gonna scalp a sword.
Thanks for holding our stuff, Zozo.
Yes.
Okay. You
I'll
get
take the
this.
sword.
It's a gigantic phantom broadsword. Is it going to replace your stick in your lineup?
Oh my god, it's huge.
I'll put the stick in my backpack
Can-
for now. Or
Ken,
pockets.
don't you think that maybe somebody else with bigger hands, you know, somebody feel
Oh.
better?
You have the hammer.
Well,
You
then
saw
we'll
how
get
well
it.
that worked for you.
I think Zozin gets to keep it.
Okay.
All right.
Question, I say, walking towards the armor. Is this like tenable? Can this be worn?
No, sorry, the
Aw.
armor's not coming with you. It wouldn't fit.
And so I
Stubborn.
take this is my trophy, and I pick up the armor, and it
No.
just disintegrates.
But you do get a trophy for this because a treasure chest. The room lights up, and there's a treasure chest in here with you. And Vayu, why don't you go ahead and open this?
So I pick up the armor, and I'll take this, and it just turns to dust, and I like hang my head. But as I'm looking down, there's a treasure chest there.
I'll take
Oh.
this.
I'll take this, yeah. And I kick it open with my talon.
Okay, there is an arrow and 10 bows in here. Now,
10 bows.
I said it backwards.
I take out all the bows and I just roll around them.
One arrow and 10 bows. No, you get a 1 bow and 10 arrows. Now this
Is the bow is it a better bow?
Yeah.
Or-
So this bow, it's designed to look like skeleton bones, and it's inscribed the Icona bow,
Ooh.
and it also
Murder
came
bow.
with 10 shock arrows.
Wait, is that the Hylian version of IKEA? Because I'm concerned.
No,
No, it's from a game you haven't played yet.
Yeah, you'll get to it.
Okay.
Ooh, shiny.
And then yeah, you get 10 shock arrows for your pocket now. Unless you want to give if you want to give 5 of them to Zozin, or if you want to keep these all to yourself.
I'm gonna, I'll hand him 2 of the shock arrows, and I'll say, keep a hold of these in case you need them for an emergency, or, get an opportunity to attack at all.
Can I at least get the other bow?
No, wait, my other Boko bow, which is the same bow that you have?
No, the old bow that you had, it's better than a Boko bow. Just a standard bow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
about to say if you wanted to give him the better bow.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought it was
Okay.
the same bow.
No,
but
you're
then
gonna
he can
have to drop the Boko bow. Is that okay?
I can live with that.
Yeah, he can drop the Boko bow. I'll give him the old plain bow.
I don't know why I deleted it because the icon's exactly the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say the image is the same thing.
Bow. Skeleton bow. Icona bow.
And I'm gonna assume you're gonna main that over your slingshot.
Yeah.
So
Gomez, I got Majora's Mask for Christmas. You're welcome.
you're gonna get
Good.
an
Now play it.
Yeah.
extra precision.
I would do like different types of arrows, take different slots.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
just like
What happened to the
Okay.
remaining ice arrows, though?
I guess I still have them.
so let me tell you about this Icona bow. It's gonna do the same damage of your previous bow, except against undead. It's gonna do double damage to any undead.
Nice. Now I'm a cleric archer. All right.
A Clarcher.
But yeah, what about the ice arrows that I made?
I still have 9 ice
Uh,
arrows.
Sorry, the spell doesn't last after battle. Your
Damn.
Okay.
your arrows are going back. So really, you only
Okay.
did need to use one.
I wasn't expecting to crit. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, the room is now lit.
By the way, can I question?
Uh-huh.
Is the sword better than the stick? Because I still only have one
Oh my
strength.
god.
Oh, yeah. Hey, sorry about that, buddy.
I have the power! Snaps the sword in half. Aw.
There. Now I think everyone. Wait a minute.
Is that a two-handed sword?
It should be 3 points. There you go.
God.
Oh no, that's the Phantom Sword. I forgot. I was giving you wrist. Here, make it 4.
Oh my god.
4? Wow, that's so much! Look at you and your...
That's the same as
It's the same as
your... Okay, you dingus.
Brother, shut up.
So, the Korok is going to reappear. Maverick.
How about the Korok's face?
As he like approaches or as he appears or whatever, I just want to be like, there, see? We've taken your challenge, and by God, I thought I asked you to put that mask back on.
The handsomest Korok.
Congratulations, you have completed all 4 trials. You may now speak to my captain. Please, follow me.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm
brother.
scared. I'm scared. Okay.
I'm excited.
Get behind me, brother. Get behind me. I don't think we're ready for this.
Am I going to have to drag you both over there?
ready.
This one is ready. Maybe she's a little too.
All right, look here,
Actually, I'm
Dreambird.
just gonna follow the Korok. Can we just?
We follow the Korok.
He leads you now.
I follow the Korok.
He leads you now through the door that was labeled ceremony.
The Dorok.
I want to stress that I'm not actually a Korok. I just look like a Korok. This is my body in this world.
In every way except for what matters.
You don't look like a Korok.
Thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad you
were
can
like. I put one of my fingers up and open my mouth, but then just like look down and lower the finger.
I'm glad you can see me as I truly am. A brave knight of Hyrule.
Let's go with that.
But, yeah.
So
Anyway,
now
this captain you spoke of.
Yeah.
you'll be meeting her soon. The room that you're walking in now, unlike the brick and stone man-made rooms you've been in, this one feels like it's made of a ghostly energy. It's an intangible material that you're somehow walking across. And
Ghost?
as you walk, things come clearer into view. Not only is this a ghostly path, but you're in some sort of ghostly temple with columns and windows all made of a dark clouded wisp. And then the path stops at a circular platform. And
I don't like this.
Maverick
Now
the
look, the
Korok.
last circular platform we stepped on.
No, this one's a much smaller one made of a different ghosty material.
Kuzembo does not want to fall again.
Maverick the Korok, who has been walking alongside you, stops and he bows to the circle.
Should we I like kneel down to him. Should we also do this?
Also bow.
I'm too scared to move.
I grab both of them by the shoulders and like force a combo and zones it down into a bow.
I'm sorry, were we doing something?
Just don't say anything. At least pretend to act like you care.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
Then a caped figure, Zozen, shut up. Then a caped figure fades into existence directly in front of you. And it's a young woman with a flowy dress and cape, wearing some sort of silver crown, and she's surrounded in a dreamlike aura, making her appear like a vision, despite the fact that she's directly in front of you. And you see that her feet are just a few inches off the ground, and that her dress and cape and golden yellow hair are all floating as if she was underwater.
Ah.
Oh no, she's hot!
Yeah, that's
fair, that was Wander's joke.
My name... Thank you all for taking my 4 trials. My name is Princess Zelda.
Why did we enter the trails to meet you?
Out of character question, would we know anything about a Zelda?
Yeah, you all 4 have heard the legend of Zelda at some point in your lives. It's a well-known story about a princess who was locked in a tower 100 years ago by an evil force. But most of the world has forgotten that it was ever true, and that Zelda really lived. And yet, here is some sort of spirit before you that is claiming to be Princess Zelda.
Music seems to agree.
That's meta knowledge.
I
The
imagine.
only person who might know that is Sonura.
Yeah, actually, Sonora, you recognize this song because this is the song of Princess Zelda that you've
The
heard.
song is actually playing.
Yeah, Meta. Yeah, the song plays when she appears because she's got very high music skills as well.
Nice.
Just her presence does it.
the rock princess.
I imagine that you have many questions, so feel free to ask me anything. You deserve to know everything that's happening.
Are you a ghost?
Well, no, I'm not a ghost exactly. I'm a representation of myself in dream form. You see, 100 years ago, you might want to sit down for this. 100 years ago,
no.
I caught wind of a very powerful enemy, and I began to take precautions, building a defense strategy, but there were traitors within my own forces, and they locked me in a remote tower heavily guarded and told me they would keep me there until the leader arrived. I was unable to escape, but that does not mean I cooperated. Using every bit of magic I had, I created a spell that surrounded the tower, an impenetrable force field, allowing only my 4 chosen champions to pass through. But my champions never came. Each one was assassinated by the enemy. And I myself was unable to leave my body in a spectral form. I myself was able to leave my body in a spectral form, speaking to my champions in the dream world before their voices disappeared. What I didn't realize is that the force field I created also prevented my own soul from returning to my body. I became simultaneously locked both in and out of that cursed tower, with no hope until now.
Wow.
Why us, princess?
I have always kept 4 champions and 1 hero by my side to keep the peace throughout Hyrule. I can communicate with them through the realm of dreams, which is where we are now. But my previous 4 champions all died many decades ago. So last night, I prayed to the goddess Hylia to send me 4 new champions. For reasons beyond my knowledge, the 4 of you were selected. I see we have a skilled Rito archer, a handsome Goron ninja, a beautiful Gerudo bard, and a humble Sheikah scout.
Princess, Gozembo must apologize. He did not realize he was eating princess rocks. Do you want compensation?
That's quite all right, Goron.
Oh.
Everything in here belongs both to me and you now.
Oh.
Now,
I
I'm
wanna go
sure
back for that
you're.
hook.
I'm sure you all make me very proud, but you've already passed my 4 trials that I created for you. Trial number 4 tested your resourcefulness and your cleverness. Trial number 3 tested your abilities in combat. And trial number 2 tested your character against the 3 virtues of the Triforce. And trial number 1 tested your ability to make a decision as a team. More or less.
Oops!
Regardless,
My
you
head goes
passed.
a little bit lower.
I pull everything with you.
By any means, you were able to pull through. And now that you're here, I bow my head to you and beg you all to accept the position of champion.
Gozembo will do his best.
It is an honor to accept. Your Highness.
Well, I, for one, know that this has been coming for a long while, so please, I accept.
Why didn't you tell us it was coming?
Not in front of the princess!
Oh!
The princess giggles at your antics. No.
Oh, man.
The task ahead is actually quite problematic. There exists a statue of the goddess Hylia, which can be activated with the Triforce to create the path to Hylia herself. This will be needed to fight our new enemy.
New?
Our enemy is something that can't be defeated through sheer strength. My champions, my hero, and
Damn
I
it.
all fought. Sorry, Gazombo. Or I don't even know your name. Sorry, Goron.
Rambo.
Sorry, Gorombo. But my former champions, my hero, and I all fought many times against the forces of Ganon, Girahim, Majora, and other great evils. But this is something that is beyond that of man. This land belongs to the goddess Hylia, but there is another goddess that seeks to kill her and take our world.
What?
I do not know her name or her full power, but she has whispered terrible lies into the ears of those vulnerable enough to follow her. There is a secret cult on our soil that aims to kill Hylia and open the portal for their new goddess. Not only that, but they call for the extermination of Zora, Sheikah, Goron, Gerudo, Rito, and all other races but Hylians. They wish to
Am I
start a
safe?
world.
Except for Hylians. Slap.
He's a Sheikah.
Yeah, well, you said, am I safe?
Oh, yeah, no.
So no, you're not safe.
No, you're not. You're not at all. They
Oh, I
wish
have
to
to
start.
happen.
They wish to start the world anew, with only those who resemble their goddess. These are a cold people, driven by hatred and lies. But what makes their force so fearsome is that nobody besides me or you even know they exist. It's an invisible army. So,
Well,
Oh.
what I need you to do, well, what I need to do rather, is activate that statue of the goddess Hylia, using the vessels of wisdom, courage, and power, all joined in hands and praying. That will open up a portal to the goddess Hylia and allow us to take action. But, problematic, let's say, about getting those three forces together. All three vessels of the wisdom, courage, and power will be a different challenge ahead of us. You see, I am the vessel of wisdom, but at the moment, me and my body are not seeing each other right now.
Ah.
We've been separated.
Seeing other people, because then we'll understand.
It's complicated. You'll need to somehow retrieve my body from the tower, which only my champions can pass through, and now that you've accepted, you may only have to walk in there and get me.
That sounds simple. Yes.
May.
Resemble like.
I haven't seen my body in 100 years, and I don't know what's changed in the outside world.
Right, so...
And if we only find bone?
Sambo.
Sorry. Resemble apologize.
Now, the Vessel of Courage is my trusted hero, Link. But the trouble is that he appears to have split into 5 pieces? That's also rather complicated. I can
And
explain
again,
that
if we
in a
only
moment.
find bone? Oh my god.
Well, you see, I use the realm of dreams to communicate with my 4 champions and my hero. The voices of my old champions disappeared with time. They're dead. The voice of my hero, however, it was not a literal voice, as he never spoke, but he had a voice through actions, and I was always able to track his location wherever he traveled on the earth. But many, many years ago, that signal weakened, and then split. As far as I can sense, he is somehow in 5 places at once. I don't know how this is possible, but I was hoping you could track down those 5 locations and bring me some answers.
You can count on us, Your Highness.
And
Can she?
then there's the matter of the Vessel of Power. The Vessel of Power belongs to the great beast Ganon, and I'm sure you've all heard of him. He is pure evil, but perhaps we could unite against a common enemy? Needless to say, complicated all around.
Indeed.
Are there no take backsies?
We've already come too far. There's nothing to do now but move forward.
Resemble promised to try.
If it means anything, I believe in all 4 of you.
Really?
Thank you.
Now, I'd like to heal and restore all of your stamina. Stanimas.
Blink,
Stamp,
blink,
stamp,
blink, 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 blink.
Soxo, Your Highness.
Well, you didn't do anything to me though.
Try
damn it,
harder, brother.
Susan, hush.
Hold on. I elbow Zozin hard enough so that he loses a quarter of a heart. And then it feels like
Do you have any further questions for me?
Do we have any what?
Further
So-
questions?
one last question. Is all of this a dream? Are we going to remain dreaming?
Yes. You are all in the realm of dreams, and right now your material bodies are back at home. All the items that you've picked up along this journey don't really exist on you. But there is a way to all teleport to one location with your items intact.
Oh.
Go on. By which I mean please.
Yes.
There is a power I have to send you from the realm of dreams to any shrine built in my honor. At the moment, there exists only one still. I can
Of
send you
course.
to this shrine, and of course you won't be able to say goodbye to anyone in your home villages, but hopefully you'll be able to reunite with them soon.
Screw him.
Wow. Wow.
I'm right here, brother.
Exactly. I don't need anyone else.
Okay.
Zombo,
Good.
here, brother.
Ham. It is a heavy burden, but it seems to be our best chance for success on this mission.
Indeed.
I'm
Do
very
the
glad
rest of you
think
agree?
so.
Yes. Let us continue.
You
My
can count on Gozembo.
home village will be fine without me for a short while, I'm sure. They're all resourceful people.
Well, there's one more thing before I send you on your way. The goddess Hylia has been watching you as closely as I have, and she would like to reward you for your wisdom, courage, and power in the 4 trials. Whenever you do something that impresses the gods, Hylia will grant you 1 tribute. If you use 3 tributes, you will, for lack of a better term, level up. And you can use that as an opportunity to earn a new heart container, a stamina vessel, a skill point, or a new song. So,
Well, you say level up. Can I become as tall as the skeleton? I'll be a higher level then.
it's not a physical level, but a level of your character.
Oh, Gozembo understand. Gozembo, okay.
I'm speaking to you, the person playing the character.
Imagine there's a consciousness piloting you and deciding your every action. I am speaking to that character within.
Oh, I hope he is handsome.
From the sky, these dark orbs descend,
Oh.
and they disperse within you for different actions. You're all gonna get 1 free, first of all.
Oh, so that's what those things are.
Yep.
Sporbs!
Oh,
I thought they were bombs at first.
Nah, they're not bombs. They're not spirit orbs. They're basically spirit orbs. They're basically spirits, but I'm calling them tributes in this game.
Okay. So we need 3.
Yeah, 3 to level up. So,
Okay.
in the first trial, the number 4 trial, that was the one where you first of all solved the water puzzle before you even got there, and that was Veyu's idea. So
Yo.
Veyu's gonna get an extra point there. Gazambo, you're the one who clogged up the pipe.
Yeah.
Zozen, you're the tunnel crawler of that mission, so you're gonna get a point. And then Veyu, another one for firing the arrow that got the key.
Nice.
Sonora, sorry, you don't get a bonus 1 for that one.
Dang it.
Any point for
the next
smashing-
trial, though,
Oh.
the battle.
Froze it then.
The battle, I'm giving you 2 extra ones because you did the most damage in that one, both with
Nice.
cleverness and actual fighting power. Veyu, you did get that 1 skill shot, so there's a 4th one for you. And Gazambo, you get 1 for that battle as well. Zozen, no, sorry.
And Zozen loses for doing absolutely nothing.
He's got a lot of pocket space, though.
One more pocket.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that you can do when you level up. You can get a heart vessel, a stamina vessel, a pocket space, a new song, or a new skill point.
Damn.
But only
Lot of
one
options.
per level.
Okay.
So then the next challenge was the one where you had the 3 panels on the wall. Zozen, you did touch a panel. There's a point.
You did something.
Sonora, you froze the lake, allowing you, so you're gonna get another point for that one. And Vayu, you can fly. There.
Yes! Born with wings. This is what it feels like to have privilege.
So that puzzle, you were supposed to use wisdom, courage, and power to get them. Vayu, you have power, just the raw ability to touch it whenever you want. Zozen had wisdom, using the ropes and the arrows to create a tunnel for himself.
Yes.
And then
I
Sonora
did.
and Gazambo, the courage it took to walk across the ice above the water to touch the last panel.
Yeah.
Clever.
And then the last challenge, you all decided to go into the optional room and fight the Phantom Beast. And
Yes.
everyone except
Quote,
Zozen's going to get an extra
all.
point for that one.
Brother, hug me. Wait, no.
Oh, are you ninja hug?
No.
All right. Those are all the divvied out points.
Alright, so I have
Nice.
5.
Uh-huh. And in the future, whenever you do something really cool, maybe like, oh, hey DM, you want to give me an extra one? Oh, sure. There you go. Because I'll probably forget them. I'll probably forget to divvy these out. But I'll
So
try
the
my
point
best.
is, now we all have to beg.
Oh, boy.
DM, I did the thing that was awesome.
And style points. Alright.
We're gonna fight for the coup de grace.
Are we gonna decide our things now, or?
Yeah,
I
you can,
mean, we
if
could
you-
probably-
you can either save them for the next chance, or you can level up now.
Well, I don't have like a list of songs or something
Yeah.
to pick from, so.
Now,
Let's
if you
move-
want a power, then tell me, and then I'll compromise with you and give you something.
Okay, we can discuss that off stream.
Yeah, I think that'd be better discussed off camera.
Okay,
Mostly because
so
of
yeah.
the
We'll have you leveled up at the start of the next stream then.
session. Yeah.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
So let's get to the final scene of the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little cutscene to prelude into the next part. So,
What?
you all feel the power of the tributes coursing through you, and you are ready to go into the next mission. And Zelda says, "This is possibly the last time you'll have any communication with me until nightfall. So,
Wait. Can I get a bonus point for keeping the stick?
God.
oh, Goddess Hylia in the sky. We pray for an extra skill point for Zozen in his efforts of defending a poor stick. What say you? To send the extra tribute down to him now! To send it now! No, sorry, I guess Goddess Hylia isn't impressed by that. If it counts for anything, I'm very impressed. I'm very Sheikah person. I'm very, very impressed with you, and I'm sure you'll make me very proud. Yes, very proud indeed. Is that all then? Are you ready to be teleported to my shrine?
I am ready.
Guzembo is
As will
ready.
ever be.
Yeah. Let's do this thing.
Stop crying, Zozen. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for you to
Collect
do
your
something.
stick.
The ghostly temple that you are all in begins to fade away, and at the same time, it's replaced by something. Actual nature. There's grass, and rain, and running water.
Rocks. Rocks.
And rock.
Rocks.
And the four of
Yes.
you are standing around a stone tomb that reads in Hylian, Princess Zelda. This is Princess Zelda's grave. You
So we
are...
found bones, did we?
No, there's nothing buried here. It's just a rock.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's just a stone that has her name on it.
Oh, so it's more like a
Oh.
memorial, like grave
Right.
than an actual.
But this is the
grave.
only remaining shrine to Princess Zelda. And you guys can, anytime you're in the Dream Realm, you can teleport here. You guys are by a hot spring in the middle of a thunderstorm. And
are there anyone around us?
nope. All of this is real. You aren't dreaming. You are here, and the fate of the world rests in your hands.
I just
To be
fucking got
continued.
chills. God damn it.
To be continued.
Hey!
That went so well!
Wait, can we actually give Ryu some applause here? This is phenomenal.
I worked
Oh
really
my
hard,
God.
guys. Thank you.
It's a lot of
You
fun.
put in
Thank
so much
you.
work. Holy
Yeah, that was
shit.
a lot of fun.
Oh.
Oh, and thank you guys for watching it. I'm gonna watch this whole thing again and read the chat because I didn't have the
Yes.
chance to read the chat a lot of the time.
Neither did I. Neither did I. Oh, this is amazing.
God, I have so many fucking tabs open. There was so much to keep track of. Let me know if you have any suggestions on like improvements to make to the show. That goes to you and for the chat. If you think that there are things I can do to tweak it and make it better to watch and better to listen to if you were listening to this.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I might like more is if we had some more. If we're gonna be doing puzzles, if we had some more like visuals. And I know you kind of like
It's
drew them
hard
out on
to-
the spot.
Right. It's
But that's
it's-
I know that's a hard thing to do. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. And if that can't happen, it's not gonna like ruin.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
It depends
yeah,
on how much
yeah.
prep time I have between streams and how much time I spend playing Ark Survival Evolved. Hey, a quick shout out. Thank you, ZeldaUniverse.net, for having the Zelda fonts that I used in the. Look, they're just available for free, and I just installed them. It made this beautiful logo here, and also the the Hylian that I used at the start. This is actually I spelled out all your names in real Hylian.
Yeah.
What?
I noticed that.
You can read Hylian? What?
I can't read. I just recognize it when I see it.
Right.
Oh.
It's like based in Japanese, I think.
Of course, you're
Well,
covering me.
there's different Hylian languages in all the games, and they're all different. I spent so much time researching that to get these
You know, like
names.
Wind Waker's based on English, I think.
I don't have anything else to say other than I look forward to the next stream.
Absolutely, me too.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. No, that
Might
was
happen
gonna
in the
be good.
foreseeable future. May I
Okay.
actually do something?
Yeah, I think. Oh man, Zozen's character arc is probably my favorite right now. I really I want to see how things go with him.
He's got the most growth
Yeah,
potential.
does actually get to end up doing anything.
This was such a good chapter 1. I think all your characters had good intros.
Yep.
Man, the times you interacted with each other, it went better than I expected. I can already write fan fictions based on the relationships that these four have, and they met 3 hours ago.
I'm happy with this.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Love it. Love it to death. Oh, my God.
All right, good night, everybody. It was Zelda Soup.
Zelda soup.